What's up? What's up? How y'all doing tonight?
I'm good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Around the World with Us.
With
I
us,
am your girl, Almond Brown '09, and that's my girl.
Polo the creator.
Thank y'all for coming in tonight for episode number 4. So we've been doing, I guess good time, having a good time rather, with these shows each week and the stories that we've come upon, and most of the stories that we do, it's not like those ones that's so big in the headlines that everybody else talking about it. Stuff
Right.
that matters to us, and that we think that would matter to you guys. So,
Oh,
but how was your day?
my day was blessed. How about yourself?
Highly favored, honey. Hallelujah.
Hey. Not too busy, just the way I like it.
Yeah, I had a busy day, but I'm here and I'm glad to be here. So we gonna get started. We don't like to prolong nothing too long, but shout out to everybody down there in the chat. If you can share the video, please do share the video. Whichever way you can share it through text message, Instagram, Instagram, if you on YouTube, Twitter, or whatnot. Make sure you guys share the video and hit the thumbs up. But yeah, so we're gonna start our first story tonight. And like if this is your first time here, I will explain it to you. Around the world with us is pretty much us talking about stories around the world. So we will have stories from my backyard, which is Florida, what y'all call Ratchet Florida. And then we'll also have stories from her state, which is Texas.
Crazy
So
Texas.
yeah,
Y'all
so
wretched me crazy.
you never know what's gonna come out of these states, but we do appreciate you guys for being here, and we have an array of topics tonight, just
Right.
all over the place, but good at the same time.
That's right. Let's
So
get started.
without further ado, let me share this screen with you guys. I don't know this one. I don't think this one had a video to it. So
Let me see a video
our
too.
first story tonight from Ratchet Old Florida.
Oh, we're gonna start on off with Florida.
Yeah, we just gonna listen, cause y'all be talking about us so bad. So I just need to go ahead and get us out the way, and then we can go on with the rest of the stuff. And you guys feel free to chat down there in the chat box. We will be reading you guys' comments after we finish with the story or whatnot. We'll interact with you guys before we move on to the next one. So feel free to talk as loud as you want down there in the chat. But our first story comes out of, I think this is Jacksonville, yes. Nassau County teacher, head tennis coach arrested for sexual text to a student. Child. So the former West Nassau High School teacher was arrested Friday. This Friday, gone for sending sexually explicit text messages to a student. All in all, this 49-year-old lady, Sherry Braddock, was sending messages to her student. And this how you know, I mean, if you got to say, well, maybe you should delete it. And she say, I hope your mama don't see these messages. I'll be in
Right.
big trouble. So
Right.
what you sending? Why you sending the messages if that's
Right.
the case?
So you know they're inappropriate if you gotta say all the disclaimer.
Exactly. Then she in later text she apologized and told the student that she knew it was inappropriate. So they started texting each other. Well, she started texting the student in April, but the inappropriate messages started in May. And she told the child, what she had been drinking, and drinking makes you make bad decisions. So she had been arrested. My thing is, and this is not a question to you guys in the chat. It's the year 2021, right? We've heard the stories of the teachers sleeping with the student getting pregnant, this, that, the third, or the teacher getting pregnant, all of that. So, what do y'all think now, in 2021, with the teachers still getting arrested for bothering with these students?
It don't stop. It don't stop. She look kind of crazy and homely.
She look homeless.
Yeah, homely.
Oh, home. I'm gonna say homeless,
No, homely. She look
but
homely.
I just don't get with all of this free peen going around here. Why
You know
you
what?
bother a student?
But they never said if it was a male or a female student.
Well, wait a minute. Let me make sure.
All we know is that she was a tennis coach, but
You
she
right.
resigned.
Yeah, you right. It didn't say whether it was a boy or
Yeah,
girl.
it didn't say, so I'm sure that they
Well,
didn't.
all this free peen and free cooch going around here, why she want to bother with me?
Right. Why is she messing with a student? And
Yes.
she's in jail. She's in jail without bond with one count of transmitting harmful material to a minor.
So y'all,
No
please
bond.
just
So I'm just assuming they ain't even gave her a bond. And
what
she has resigned from the district.
what you think? She ain't gonna get no job nowhere else.
No nonsense.
My husband from Florida. Nothing surprises me concerning that state and the people. Oh, don't do Florida. Nah.
I knew you. I knew
Don't
you.
do Florida. No nonsense. I know
That
your
sound like
husband from Florida, but don't do Florida. Hey
a
y'all.
Texas disclaimer.
So what do you guys in the chat? What do you guys think about this story with this teacher and still it being 2021 and they just not getting the picture that
They
eventually
don't
they're
get
going to get
caught.
caught?
Right. But the student felt
Hey Chucker.
violated. The student felt violated, so they went and told their parent. So it wasn't like it was well, you can't consent with a minor anyway, but it's not like it was consensual and the student was texting back. So if you
Right.
get that drunk, you don't need to drink. That you're gonna be
Texting
texting,
the student.
sexing a student,
Right.
then say, "Who if your mama see this?" It probably was a male. I'm thinking it was a male. I
Oh
mean,
Lord.
because
All
I don't
right,
know.
listen. Cause I got this is streaming on Twitch as well. Hey y'all over there on Twitch. I'm gonna need y'all to
Hey, Twitch.
uh nah, don't come over here with that trolling. Y'all can't see the comments. I don't think y'all can
Yeah, until
until
you
I
highlight them. Because I was
mm-hmm.
wondering who that was you just put up.
Yeah, they over on Twitch. Hey y'all over on Twitch. But anyways,
Welcome, Twitch. What we call those? Twitchers?
I don't know. Do we call them Twitchers or did like that was my son on the keyboard. He's child, that wasn't your son. Your son know how to draw that. Y'all ain't see it because I ain't put up on the screen what they put up here.
Oh, he's a
Look,
trickster.
let's talk about your son trolling. Let me stop because I'm here messing with a child is wrong on all levels, period. It is. And I just
Well,
want to, because
welcome,
what you
Terry.
said about the age of consent or whatnot, in some states, the age of consent is 16 years old.
Right, right.
So which is, it baffles me, but just be mindful in the states that you're in some places may not look at it as that, which is so disgusting. But Florida ain't one of them states. Now Georgia,
Georgia 16?
Georgia is 16. That remember we talked about this.
Okay.
That's how Eddie Long really didn't get
That's right. That's
you know
right.
what I'm
You so
saying?
true. That's true.
TC say my take on it is parents need to meet all their children's teachers, coaches, preachers, and Sunday school teachers.
I
Listen,
agree.
even though they do, it you don't think they had
You don't know they're a
open
creep.
house?
Right. You don't know they're a creep. But you know
Yeah.
what? In high school, you don't do too much open house.
We
You
still
don't
did
do
open
open
house at
house
my
in
high
high
school.
school. Huh?
We did open house when I went. Well, maybe that was almost
You know how many long you go
hush. We
you
ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't talking about that.
You starting early, I see. I thought you were gonna say when your baby went, y'all did open house. You talking about when you went.
No, he ain't in high school yet. He's still in middle school.
Are they open housing for middle school?
Yes, they did. They actually did.
Even with
But you
school
know what?
thing?
We had to do it virtually
Okay.
because of COVID. We had to do it virtually, but we still did open house. If it wasn't
I was
COVID,
gonna ask.
then they still do open house. So, but my baby boy, he did that. We did open house at the school because it's not as big as my son's middle
Right.
school.
And then they'll do
But
meet the teacher night.
child, listen, I got my baby teacher phone number. I don't play. Girl, I be texting her. We be texting each other back and forth. When my baby do something in school, I told her, don't email me, text me. Cause I can't respond to no email fast enough, but I hear my text messages.
That's true.
I told you they live because I'm my face. They know me. I don't play that. You
But
gonna know
they
this
show a
moment.
concerned parent.
Exactly.
So you show concern.
Period. Okay. But anyways, we're gonna go on to the next one. This one is this yours. Let me go ahead and pull it up. But you
What
can go
Jada
ahead with
talking
yours.
about?
Huh?
What Jada talking about? You see what Jada? She
She
said
said,
she
what did she
thinks.
say? All child faints. What kind of? I don't know. She got to finish that sentence. Go ahead with your story, boo.
Okay, you gonna pull it up or you want me to put?
Yeah, I'm
Wait.
gonna pull it up.
Okay.
Why you talking? Go ahead.
All right.
Are we gonna play the audio? I don't know because it's CNN.
Or now I don't want you to get Philadelphia driving equality bill. Philadelphia will become the first to ban police from stopping drivers from low key traffic violations with a driving equality bill passed on October the 14th. The bill, authored by Council Member Isaiah Thomas, bill will go into effect once Philly's mayor signs it into law. What I think is going to be a lot of the I was reading a lot of the officers didn't have any problem with this bill because it's going to
Mm-hmm.
be less work for them. Then they don't have to worry about stopping you for a tail light or things hanging in your mirror like the little air fresheners and stuff like that. So to me,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be less work. So of course they're not complaining about it.
Well, it's not, I don't think who was it? It was one person here that didn't. They were not for it because
Mhm.
with and they started doing this after Philando Castile in
Right.
2016 got pulled over for a broken tail light. And so
Hmm.
what they're trying to do with this is eliminate the frivolous stops because they said they were pretty much being profiled. You know, black people were being pulled over and at an alarming rate. They're 48% of the population of Philadelphia, but 72% of these small stops are African Americans. And so
Right.
they're trying to cultivate a good relationship with the community, um, you know, by not doing it. So they're going to send in or mail in citations if you have a, and it's crazy. I never knew you can get it in trouble for having a messed up bumper.
Now I never heard of a messed up bumper. I mean,
Yeah,
what do that mean if it's like hanging off and you making hurt somebody if you get into an accident and fly, you hit a bump and it fly?
I really don't know.
Because a
I've
messed
never
up bumper
heard.
is kind of weird.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
But I'm gonna tell you something so weird. You know how I don't know. I know Texas is a two license plate state, right? So we have to have a license plate in the front and the back. So you don't get to get one of those real pretty little decorative front plates that say BMW or Benz and all that on the front of your plates. We have to have a plate on the front and a plate in the back, right? So
Oh,
one time, something I don't know what happened. I had a Ford Explorer back in the day, and my plate came off. So because you're supposed to have it displayed, I don't. Y'all have to have one or two out there.
one
Okay, so y'all have one, and is it front or back? Back.
in the back,
Okay, so you wouldn't know about this. So I took the plate and stuck it in the window, like in my dash,
in the back.
in my dash in the
Oh,
front.
okay, in the front.
I had the back, the front, so I hit something and it came loose. So I had it down in the dash, like right.
Mhm.
Just think I'm driving and it's right there in the dash. It's right there. So if you put them, you can see it's in the front.
Right.
I had a police officer, and I think he was being petty, but what he said kind of made sense, but didn't make sense. So when he pulled me over, and I had my window down, and he was like, "You need to move that. You need to get it back on the front because if you get into an accident or you stop real, hit on your brakes real fast, and that license plates fly out the window and cut somebody." Which I thought was like that's a real freak accident, but
Right.
yeah, like small things like I never knew it was a law about having air fresheners hanging up in your window.
I didn't know that either.
Right. So it's a lot of stuff that we don't know. But what it comes down to is when I speak to a lot of my officers that I have as clients, is this over policing. So you're looking
Mm.
at all these frivolous these little stops that you was talking about, and then they're turning into something it's murder at the end of the day.
Right.
Something so simple as you having 4 or 5 little tree air fresheners in your mirror, or your tail light is out. What happened to back in the day when they would just stop you, give you a warning, and say, "Hey, get your brake light fixed or get your tail light," because that is dangerous. You do need that. So what happens if they don't give you citations and you steady running around and now you have no brake lights and you don't go get your
Right.
car checked, and then you didn't cause accident because you don't have brake lights, so you don't have brakes.
Now I think that was stupid for them to put on there as far as brake lights. I can understand a broken brake light,
Hmm.
broken tail light, but to say they can't pull you over for not having brake lights, period. That I think that's dangerous.
Right.
It's kind of counterproductive because you talking about public safety. That's public safety because if you don't have any brake lights and you haven't got no citations for it, no warning for it, or nothing, and you people just gonna keep running into the back of you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't see, especially at night. And I know some people don't know when they have a broken tail light because nobody tells you. Most of the time, people would used to tell you, but now, child, you been a roll around like me. I rolled around for a while, I guess, with a broken tail light. I didn't know.
Back in the day, you would tell somebody, how sometime before we got these cars where the lights come on automatically, just they're on
Hmm.
auto, so they go off in the daytime and they come on it when it's dusk. So now, like out here in Texas, if you riding around with you not I just forgot to turn your headlights on. Some people had a car set like that.
Right.
You may not tell. We ain't telling nobody you running around with some no headlights. Shoot, they shoot at you.
Yeah,
So that
cause
was
see, I did
that
not
was a
know.
game thing. Hmm?
I didn't know, and I don't know if it's just here in Florida or if somebody told me this, whatever. So, but you can get it like what we do. If I'm going this way, you coming this way, and I pass by a police officer and I flash my lights at you to
Hmm.
let you know that they coming. Do you know you can get in trouble for that?
Mm.
Yes, I
I
was told
didn't
you
do
can
that.
get in trouble for warning people that a police officer is sitting back
Up
there
the
in like a
road. Okay.
trap.
Okay. Like he's in his little trap. Mm.
Yes.
That sound interesting. I didn't know
That's
that.
that's crazy to me. But what do you guys think about the city's ban the US city to ban police from stopping drivers for low level traffic violations, and they also trying to say that I guess it's gonna kind of save them money as well,
Right.
and it's gonna may save lives from people being pulled over, and they also say you cannot arrest nobody if you smell the odor of marijuana in their car, you cannot arrest them. They can't get in trouble. They can't get no tickets. They can't get that. So that's another thing. That's
Now
another
I think give them a ticket. I think you taking a lot of the duty away from the police officers, but a lot of these police officers have to learn how to stop over policing. Like I said, I cut probably like about 5 officers, and they different branches. A lot of them are different branches, and three of them are the same branch. They actually work together.
hmm
So we just be talking about chasing people and stuff like that. They was like, oh, but they've been on the force a long time. So I was like, no, I'm not chasing nobody. I know his name. I know where he live. I just go back to my office and type up him a warrant. And then then I have another officer, he chases, and it could end wrong. That
right.
person could shoot you. You could end up. So I think that don't take everything away from because just that friendly reminder of saying, "Hey, your tail light is out, or your brake
hmm
light is missing, or the small little things." But I mean, but the times that we are in today has brought it up to where it's at right now.
Marla said Ohio just went to one tag and the repo people mad about it. I guess because now the tag is just on the back instead of in the front. So somebody
Mm.
backing up,
Bag in.
yeah, they got to get out the car to actually go check and make sure it's the right car.
And if
So
you
now
bag
I
all
can,
the way in, you got to get all the way up on that stuff to go see the VIN number, and
yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, if you can't see the tag number, TC saying Philadelphia, you could be pulled over, and depending on your car's upkeep, the police could tow your car for being an eyesore and or unsafe for the road. What?
They need that out here with all these smoking cars we got.
Is it still allowed to not have ice cream in your back pocket?
I ain't never heard of that with Jada.
I ain't never heard of that one either, girl. My old roommate did a hit and run and left the tag
And they
and
came
left
right,
the tag at the scene of the accident.
they
I
came
can't.
right to the house. They
That's
came right to the
crazy.
house.
TC said I was stopped and cited for a tail light being out. I got it fixed and I mailed my receipt into the parking authority and they took the citation off. Okay.
Yeah, they do
Well,
that
yeah,
here.
that's
They do that here. So if you
yeah. You go to the
you went
courthouse.
to court and you show that you got
Yep.
everything,
Yeah, you
They'll
go to
do
the
it.
courthouse and show it. But she said she mailed hers in. I mean, because I know Philadelphia from watching Parking Wars on
I remember that. I
yes,
remember
they are the worst.
that.
Like I would never. Shadia, if you are listening, girl, when I come there, you better come pick me up because I would not drive in Philadelphia, okay?
Oh,
Because you
them
can
meter maids or something else.
listen, you park in this parking spot and the sign is there, but the arrow is pointing this way. You don't know if it means from your parking space over or they talking about the parking space next to yours over. You will get told. I ain't got time. Mm-mm.
Right.
She said,
They
listen, my sister's lights were out in the back, and I did not know while I'm driving on the freeway, wondering why people were riding all up on me like they didn't see me on braking. I'm like, oh my, oh, that's,
oh
yeah.
no,
So
that
you got
was
to check.
scary. That sounds scary.
Yeah, you got to check. She said, this young girl ran a stop sign and hit me. The police came and found out the girl was high. Oh,
Mm.
Jesus. Ooh,
She
well, if y'all live in
was nine
Philadelphia,
years.
well, I don't think they're not voting on this, right? It's just a
No, they already passed it.
okay. So they have what is it, 120 days from the time that it was signed for it to go into
Right.
law.
So they just waiting on
Okay.
him to sign it.
Well, y'all in in Philadelphia, you ain't got to worry about the upkeep of your car too much. Get your
Well,
brake lights checked, honey. Do a brake check.
right,
Make
right,
sure somebody's standing behind your car when you tap that brake, honey.
right. And
Cause
then you know what?
they
I don't know if they do emissions inspection, inspection and emissions. But
do
you know
y'all
that.
have that there?
Yeah, we have
Y'all
it
have
here.
to have a ticket there?
Yeah, we have to
Emission?
actually get it when we get our registration. We have to go through the smog and emissions test. It's like, and then you get so now it's it's one sticker compared to used to be two. So yeah, we have to do that every year. But if you get a new vehicle, it's every 2 years. Whereas the first time is every 2 years. So then yeah, we do smog and emissions where they put your machine up, your car truck up to a machine, and it
Mm.
reads off and it check your horn, it check your brakes, it check your windshield, anything that's unsafe on the car.
We don't do none of that here. Oh, y'all
So
do too
well, that's
much.
good. So if your what is it, your check engine light come on, you're not gonna pass.
I,
Y'all don't have that there. Texas
no,
want all. Texas want all the money.
y'all doing too much.
And they
Oh,
used to have two stickers. Our sticker used to be on the license plate, like right at the top. And then you had to go out there and take it and cut it with a razor, so that way nobody couldn't peel it off. Because if you put it's like a little small sticker about like this, it'll say
right.
April, and it may say the other one may say 2024. So if you put that up there, it's like April 2024. Somebody will come and peel it off and go put it on theirs, even though it's not registered in a vehicle. So what you had to do was go and slice it where it was still there. So if they got the peeling, it would come off in a little piece. So that stopped theft. But because they was getting so much theft for that, they end up going to the one in the
In the
into
corner.
inside the windshield.
Oh,
And you just
wow.
replace that one. You replace that one every time after your inspection because that's gonna be the year.
Wow. She said, I
Hmm.
just Googled it. It's illegal in Georgia and Alabama to walk on the street with ice cream in your back pocket. That is crazy. I can't click on that link. You have to send it to my DM, Jada. I can't click on it
That's
from
weird.
here. I can't. That is no more stickers on the license plates. People are, well, we still have to do that in
Yeah,
Florida. I still have to go
yeah.
on the back.
We don't have it on license plate no more either. I was in the windshield. I remember one time my mom told me to go outside and put the sticker on the car, and I didn't know. So I was like, I was out there while I was out there peeling the one in the inside of the window when I was supposed to put it on the
Oh,
license plate. So I came back in, and she
hey,
was like, "Did you put it
Tawana.
on there?" And I was like, "I can't get it." Why she came out there and I had that thing and all these little pieces, and she had to hurry up and do something because she would have got a ticket.
That's crazy. Well, y'all drive safe out there in Philadelphia, child. Uber if you can.
And the police are
Uber if you
Cadillac. They're
can.
gonna, they gonna be all at the donut shops.
Listen. I can't. So y'all know we got to throw a little bit of a little piece of a ratchet person up in here, you know.
All the time.
Oh girl, I can't with him. But we wanted to bring this story to you guys as if you care, but it was funny to me, to us.
To us.
So y'all ex-president. Trump got caught in a lie about being invited to the World Series game by MLB commissioner. So he had then made a little statement to people, to somebody or whatever.
He
Tell me,
posted it.
thank you to the commissioner of baseball, Rod Manfred and Randy Levine of the great New York Yankees for the invite. Melania and I are looking forward to a wonderful evening watching two great teams. Right? So he told somebody else that. But then the commissioners of the MLB came back and said, oh, well, he called the MLB and wanted to come to the game. We were very surprised. Of course, we said yes. So they
Mm.
checked out the story, and of course, the commissioners were telling the truth. But why he still got to be out here in the news and just ratchet for nothing?
Yep,
Like, what you think?
and posted it. But you know what? How many lies he done told that he ain't been caught? Well, he been caught in a lot, but this was just something so frivolous that they actually caught him in. He
I
just wanted
just
to he
lying to
wanted to be
say somebody
important.
invited you. Like that stuff that can be proven. Hey, twin,
Right.
that
Just
stuff that can
go.
be
Just
proven.
show up and have a good time.
Just yeah,
And then
like
the
why
guy
not
from
just
the
go?
Dodgers, he said that I don't control who go to the World Series in Atlanta. He said I have no control of that. And put my
But
name on it.
it wouldn't be like odd if he showed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like so him lying about being invited is stupid to me because if you show up, it's almost like okay, one of the presidents showed up.
Right.
Okay. But you
They
got to
would
go
have
out
to,
there and announce it.
I'm sure he got in free.
Of course he
I'm
did, right?
sure because it was an honor. They was honored, but he didn't have to lie about it. He should have just went. But he want to act like he want to. You know, Trump. Trump wants to make it like I'm still important. So they invited me to the World Series. All right,
Right.
Biden, you didn't get an invite. You already know how he is. He's kidding.
Well, since he got invited, I just wanted to show y'all, and I know y'all probably saw this, and it's just like this really made me laugh. I listen, this lady is being held hostage. I don't care what y'all say. Let me move this comment out the way, child.
I can't
Do,
even believe she's still playing house with him.
do you see her face?
But you see his face, it don't even look real.
It
And
don't. And he, girl, I just
they say
listen.
he was doing the tomahawk chop too.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna
Because
let that keep playing.
that was so fake.
Girl, do you see how she looking? Like,
Right.
I swear this lady is being held
She was
hostage.
disgusting.
Look. It just is she either gonna roll her eyes or she gonna swat his hand. But I just wanted y'all to see that. I really do think that this lady is being held hostage. Okay, Jada, I'll look at it after we do the I'll try to go back to it after we finish with the rest of our
Yeah,
shows. But
I think she wants out, but she enjoying the ride.
would you still be with this man? I mean, I know he got
Came from
money,
nothing. She came from nothing though. You never know
but
what he got on.
so you think they signed a prenup? Like a real prenup?
Oh yeah, because I was reading when he was in office the second time how he did his wife, and then a lot of his family don't like him, but he did one of the, I think the little girl's mother, the way he did her, he had her sign a prenup, and he told her he actually power moved her. He told her that we're gonna sign this, and then in 5 years we'll change it.
Hmm.
So she didn't really want to sign it, so he waited till the wedding day while this lady's all dressed up in her gown, very emotional, and he threatened to not do it, to not marry her, and so she signed it to get married, and then with 5 years, before 5 years, he divorced her.
And so she ain't getting nothing.
She didn't get anything because he lied. So he's always been about power moves, and then I was reading that he only really wanted to get married because he was out here being a playboy, and that's when the AIDS epidemic came up, and he really was scared. So he really didn't just want to be promiscuous, so he ended up just settling down. But yeah,
Well,
he
see,
everything is a business move to him.
I think with like Tiger Woods, with him and his wife, they had to be married at least 10 years before she was able to get alimony.
Right.
Baby, she got money. Okay. Cause she stayed them 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And not saying that it was a bad 10 years, but all
But
that
what
stuff
about when
started.
she whooped him with that golf club?
all that stuff started coming out about him, I would have whooped him too. What you
Yeah.
mean?
But then she stayed.
Well, she had to wait them 10 years, a little over
Right.
them 10 years. Here's the thing: she ain't even really got to deal with him being in the public eye. While president was probably the most she had to deal.
True.
But and they got a child together, so she gonna get something. They have a child together, and you
And
know
she
what?
making money for herself.
They never talk about that boy.
He
He
always
got to be
going to school.
he
That's
got to
it.
be what 16 now?
Yeah, he should
Cause
be
he
in high.
was 10. He was 10 when he went in the office.
He should
So he
be,
got
yeah.
to be like 15, maybe 15, something like that.
Yeah, he should be in high school. He should be in high school now.
She stayed to get them 10 years in, and at 15 she can get more.
Mm.
Well, don't be greedy.
I don't think I would sign. I don't think I would sign nothing like that. If you love me, I'm not signing no damn 10 years. I mean, but
Yeah.
you got to think about the person on the other side, the person that's poor and don't really have. They really love you, so they not really looking at it. They looking at this is forever. So 10 years is nothing. And I
Uh-oh.
don't think I would do. I wouldn't sign nothing like that. If you think I'm gonna take from you, then hey,
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times, and I know some prenups in some situations are needed, but I also feel like when you be doing stuff like that, it's almost like you looking at the end, like you looking for it to be over with. That's the way I look at it.
I,
And I
I agree. But it's a business. Okay, so
yeah,
you a billionaire and you meet Joe Blow, and Joe Blow don't have that much money. He got a little ambition, but you a billionaire. You just gonna just fall head over heels and marry Joe Blow,
I
or,
mean,
or would you protect your assets? You see what
I
I'm
could
saying?
be I
It's
could be the Joe Blow. You know what I'm saying? I could be the Joe Blow and I marry a millionaire. I can't say, well, don't marry me because I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm
but if
saying?
you but if you married Joe Blow and Joe Blow got the millions and you love Joe Blow, you're not gonna trip on it because you are not there for that.
Right.
But you really could be there for that. So if Joe Blow come to you and say, "Well, Armin, I ain't gonna do it unless we sign this prenup," then you're gonna sign it because you're gonna be really put your name on the dotted line because you'll be like, I'm not trying to take anything from you. I love you for you. But if you are the billionaire, you have to protect just like Candy.
Yeah, but
She
listen,
protect, she protect her assets.
I'm not gonna sign something where I won't get nothing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm putting time,
Right,
love. I got to sleep
right,
with you. Not that I'm saying it's a chore, but I'm just saying I got to do all of this stuff with you. And then
right.
you turn around and tell me I done been with you for 17, whatever years, and I ain't gonna get nothing because I
Right.
turned into
I
the
wouldn't
table.
sign one with that got that extension with them years.
I
I
don't
would,
want don't
I
put
would
no time
sign
limit on my love. Don't put no time limit on it
it.
because if you do that, that's what's gonna happen. Like with whoever you was talking about with the 5 years thing. If
Mm-hmm.
that's what's gonna happen then. At 4 years, 11 months, you decide that you don't want to be with me no more. Then you divorce me, and then let's say you want to come back a year later. Oh my God, I made a mistake. Let's get back together. But you got to
When
sign
we
another
start
prenup.
no. Yeah, we start no. Yeah,
But you
he
got to sign another.
he told her, he said in 5 years, we gonna just get rid of it. And she didn't make it to 5 years. He played her because
Look at TC. Talking about I want a prenup now. So she with the prenup. So what if I sign a prenup, I bet I have a great insurance plan on you because till death do us part. Death. Okay. Don't nerve me enough to she said that movement enough to make me go and make that peach cobbler child. She trying to feed him a pie, baby. I'll put Joe Blow in the guest house like Oprah did statement. And that man's still in the guest house. He ain't getting no ring.
he don't
Listen, I'm
care.
talking about he ain't
He
getting no
don't
ring.
care.
Like he's supposed to
Stedman
propose
probably
to him.
having any woman he want. He a kept man. Stedman is don't care.
Oh, I ain't saying he should complain about it at all.
Especially if he
Tell me
can
what
have
my
his
son's
way.
one did.
If he can have his way, he good.
If you was Stedman and that was Oprah, would be okay with the way y'all life is?
Right
Because
now.
I'm sure she wrote him in her will. You know,
But why if I'm kept and I'm getting the allowance, I don't care.
that's
Now
what I'm
see,
saying.
Stedman, now the deal may be because Stedman is older, Oprah is older. I'm sure the deal may be that he can't go off and get married.
But
Yeah,
come
who
on
and
now, it ain't got nothing to do with age because they done been together for a while.
Feel what I'm saying? It may be if he in the gas house in the back, they ain't together.
Right.
Stedman might be gay, hell, allegedly.
Or she a beard for him.
Yeah, he a kept man.
But who
But
cares?
you
It's
see,
either
nobody
gay or
got
not,
married.
because they
You never hear no scandal,
no.
except when they say Oprah was with Gail,
Do you even see that man?
allegedly. But
You
you never
barely
hear a
see it.
scandal that you seen Stedman with another woman. Or
Cause you barely see him. Do Stedman see the sun? Do he come out the door? Okay. That man is in the back of the house underneath
yeah,
the
I
floorboards
ain't
or
heard
something.
Stedman in a minute. Yeah, you better go check on old Stedman.
I don't never see him. And they never like together all the time. You know how everybody you go on something big, you got your man, she there with her best friend.
Right.
Is this another Whitney and Robin situation?
Uh,
Whitney Houston and Robin situation?
hmm.
Mm. Okay.
Which,
Oh wait. Sephora said I will get him to sign papers. What's wrong with little insurance? If anything goes wrong, I won't be stuck in a relationship for years.
true.
TC said a prenup. This means whatever I had prior to our marriage is mine. None of that is yours. Okay. However, from the date of marriage forward, you can get half as long as you didn't cheat. Oh, she
And
done
then
got
I
hers
can
written out.
agree with that. If you got that's a business, because my thing is, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Candy Burrs. Candy had money. Candy had money. And when she met Todd, she put it out there. She was like, "Hey, I want you to sign this prenup." But look at how she's setting Todd up. Probably so, Marla. But
That's a
Todd,
good place to be.
look how she's setting Todd up. Even Todd was in fume, but she's setting Todd up with these restaurants, trucking company.
Hmm.
She's setting them up. So we're gonna be successful together. But because anything can happen, it don't mean that you're just here because you're just here because I got money. But we could just probably not be compatible. We can just have what is it? What they always cite. In the word won't come in differences. Reconcilable in irreconcilable differences.
Irreconcilable differences.
Right, we can have that. It could just be like we love each other to death. Once we done got married, we done moved in, and now we don't get along. I don't like the way you squeeze the toothpaste. Or I don't like you leave the seat up. So it could be something just very minor. They may not agree or disagree on kids. So now they're not compatible anymore. So why should I lose everything? But she's setting him up. So
Hmm.
now you don't have to worry about what I had. If it don't work, you have your own. We have together. So I mean, it's a business. You always have to protect your assets.
Yeah, I think like TC was saying, you get whatever is after. Well, I ain't listen, but she said half. Now that is predicated upon if you put in half of that half. Now, if I'm still the one that's the breadwinner,
Hmm.
after we done got married, and I
Hmm.
brought in a 98% of the money, you ain't getting half.
They
Not
won't
if
have
that's
it.
written in already in the prenup. Like we got to be putting in
So you
equally,
better make
unless
sure
you
you
get
got a
sick.
job bringing in what you bringing in. If
Unless
you
you get sick,
like
then I can
Mary,
say that. We'll say
hmm?
it again.
You're gonna be like Mary J. Blige, where Mary was working and Ken Do end up taking her for a lot of money because he say the first thing they say, like the men doing what the women do. Oh, I quit my job and I managed your career and I could have been doing this and I could have been doing that.
That my husband couldn't be my manager. I wouldn't do that.
Right.
That it
Yeah,
has to be.
he have to go ahead and get him a job.
Yeah,
He gonna have to be bringing in like I'm bringing in. We don't need
yeah.
to have it that close.
It got to be separate
Like
and
B and
distinct.
J, ain't nobody managing nobody. They both got their own manager or they managing themselves.
TC said, "Listen, they all grown. They grown. Okay, they haven't killed anybody, and they sure enough not begging for money.
Right.
I ain't begging either, and you won't be begging me for none either after you gone. But see, that's something. Let me shut up.
Like, what you
When,
like,
when Stedman and Oprah met, Stedman had the money. Oprah was an investment for him. Oh, so
okay.
Stedman, so Stedman already had coinage. So
Right.
did he?
That's what I was saying Sephora. So Stedman might have pulled into her, seen her vision, and that's probably why she's looking out for him. She probably never. That explains it, Marla. Miss Marla, that explains it.
I don't ever. She the ever. Well, she don't
Right.
that
Then
one
you
to
don't
work
have
for
them
herself.
issues.
Oh, in
Yeah.
my old relationship, once he found out how much I was making, he got lazy and was trying to quit his job.
Mhm.
Ooh, the devil, honey.
The devil
Ooh,
is, he was trying
Ooh,
to be
that
a
was
good man. He thought his name was Stedman. And
okay.
yeah,
What he thought? No, ma'am. We gonna go on to the next story, honey, because you know we can talk about that the whole darn time talking about somebody money.
we got some good feedback on that one.
Mm-hmm. It's on you, this one.
All right. Ballot questions ask Minneapolis voters to consider replacing the police department. So Minneapolis voters consider replacing police department. The action is related to the George Floyd murder, and the public is displeased with the police. So there's an update to this story.
Okay.
Everybody voted yesterday. The voters rejected the plan to replace the police department.
Oh, good.
56% of the voters rejected it. So a
Well,
lot of
look at
people
you doing homework and stuff.
so they didn't want to defund the police. So it was gonna be they was gonna take a lot of money and put it in other places, but they was like no, they didn't want to fund it. But the reason why they were upset and they right a little bit after George Floyd was murdered, that's when they came up with the idea that they wanted to defund the police. But because of the voting was just done, oh I like how you put it right there. That was nice.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool. So they actually voted yesterday, and the Minneapolis Police Department are they are safe. They're gonna
Well,
have a
that's
job.
good because what the people were saying that um it wasn't enough information. Oh, child, I feel lost in the sauce. Hold on. It wasn't enough
Oh, okay.
information.
Yeah,
It
because it
wasn't
was
enough information for them to vote yes on it because they're saying if they're gonna um there was nothing saying where they were going to reallocate the money
right,
for that. It didn't say well what was going to happen to mostly the black citizens because that's mainly stuff like this was happening to African Americans. They didn't put that in there, but it was saying something about bare bones something. So they want to put something on the bill to say it was very vague.
right,
So they could have said, "Oh well, we're going to take the police away." So then you got to go through 5 channels to get help, as opposed to going calling 911 and getting help. So they didn't say whether or not that was going to happen. Pretty much what it was they were going to send mental health counselors out with the police to places where they think it's something going on with a mental health person or they drunk or something like that. They
but
were going to send extra help out there, but the people were still saying, how is it going to benefit us? It's not doing anything for the people. Um, so I'm glad that they did reject it because reading the article still, it wasn't even enough information for you to say, hey, this is a good idea, you
right.
know?
I
So,
agree. I think they probably need to adopt what Philly just adopted, and maybe just stop some of the searches in the stops, and then maybe that'll you know,
but you
and
got
then
to think about it with George Floyd, that wasn't a traffic stop.
yeah, I was just for the finish. I was for to say and not
Oh,
be
I'm
coming to
sorry.
the store for a fake fraud money.
Hmm.
What is it called? Counterfeit.
Counterfeit.
Counterfeit money. So I mean something just that just my thing is put a note in the store. Don't take no more money from them. Don't let them come in the store. Cause I asked one of my officers, I say they really call y'all out for counterfeit money? Something
Yeah.
that small? That's
Listen, counter because they feel like with that,
they could
if
find
you
out
got
who it is.
one fake bill and you got two fake bills, you got five fake bills. I've seen literally. I was at this had to be about 6, 7, 8 years ago. I'm looking like, what's going on? It's helicopters everywhere. I see freaking SWAT cars. Now they at the laundromat. I'm like, what's going on? A dude had done went to the grocery store
Mm-hmm.
and he had done been there a couple times that day. But he was going in there getting buying small stuff and paying for it with $100 bills. So he had been doing that and doing that. And so he came back in there that last time. The police was ready, baby. When I tell you the helicopter was overboard, because that they said that's federal
Right.
because you messing with the money or you making fake money or whatnot. But yeah, they tried to get him um So it ain't just called just the little minor police, honey. They called the folks, baby, because they was out there deep. I'm
I
like,
can agree. I
yeah,
agree.
but
He was
I
doing
mean,
it. He did it more than once. But this guy. This is a guy that was in the neighborhood
hmm
that came in a lot. You seen him a lot. Ain't like he was a one and done. And you could have just put his name. You had that bill, had his name in front of him the next time, but he was still in the store. So on that part, front him then. But you know what? I can't remember if they said that that bill came. I think that bill came back real. But
was it? But even the store owner said they regret calling the police after
right.
what happened. And I think the store closed. I'm not sure if it's back open, but I know at one point it was closed
I'm
down.
gonna look that up because that they should have burned it down.
Oh no, not burned it down.
I think
Not
so.
burn it. I think they should close it because somebody else can get that space and open it back up. I'm saying like a black person could get the business, not necessarily his business, but redo the building to something else. You know what I'm saying?
Burn it down.
Child.
And
Now
they
if
was
that burned down, then what about the store? What about the property
when
next
they
to
when
it?
they was when that city was unrest, and they should have burnt Cup Foods down because they was the reason why that man you called and that man was in there talking. That's so crazy. I was just so I was just so amazed that they didn't burn it down because I would have burned it down.
Well, we're glad you
Burned
went there.
Wendy's down, and Wendy's didn't have nothing to do with that man getting. He just happened to be in the drive-through. I don't even know if Wendy's called 911 on him, but they burned Wendy's down.
I remember that story though. I remember that one.
Yeah, you remember the guy that was in his drive-through and how he ended up getting killed because he was in there whooping the police and he took off running with one of their tasers and they shot him in the back in the Wendy's parking lot and they burned Wendy's down. I think Cuss Food should have been ashes to ashes and dust to dust.
Oh Lord, too bad you can't get up and leave like us, huh? Let
Yeah,
me read. Hold on. Let me. TC say, "Now see you wrong. If I'm the breadwinner and my wife signs a prenup, she may not be the breadwinner, but she kept the house shop, maintained the home, and me, she deserves half." Okay. Well, see, that's why it's
you
you,
fair.
and then I'm me.
Yeah, you fair, TC. A lot of people wouldn't even feel like they was contributing.
No, and I'm not saying she's not contributing. I'm talking about me with a man and my expectations of a man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
that's
him,
stupid. That's
we no, I don't need you sitting at home. No, no, no. We ain't doing that. Unless you sick, if something happened to you, and then I have to be.
right.
But I'm talking about I come with the money and you sit home talking about you want to be a house husband. What? And you able body? The devil is a lie.
Y'all, that sound like my name, my crackhead neighbor.
It probably is. I
His
don't
wife,
know.
his wife just took another job. Now she got an overnight job. He when I
She just don't want to be home, baby. She trying to get away. Okay.
look, why she be home about a good 2-3 hours. So today, I ain't been feeling good. So my first day going outside today, and somebody had they tie, so I was outside. And they had they tie in my yard. So I said, "Can you move the tie?" So I was outside. Well, she didn't took another job. Now she got 8 jobs. I just looked at him, but I was like, out to my bedroom camera. I said, "Well, what is he doing?"
You need to get your wife from all them jobs. You get out and get one instead
I'm
of
like,
nickel
yeah,
and
I gotta
diming.
FaceTime her because she worried about somebody at the house. I say, I
TC,
don't.
look, TC, it's a method behind my madness, baby. I don't just be
Yeah, I
talking.
get it because that's a man. You ain't no way you gonna be giving no man hand. TC is different because it's a woman.
Yeah, we gotta work. We gotta work this thing out. Nah, We gonna look. We gonna take a brief intermission because my phone about to go dead and I need to plug it up. So let's take a brief one, y'all. Don't go nowhere real quick. Y'all listen to our little cute little intro, okay? we back.
It's a good old water break.
I got it plugged up, honey. Yes. But we're gonna go on to our next story. Are you guys having a good time? Are you guys enjoying the topics that we have for tonight? We still have plenty more, but we're gonna have a little fun right now. So let me try to open up all these tabs so I can just go ahead and share the whole. No, I ain't gonna do that because I've been clicked on something I ain't got no business. So we'll go one by one.
Good time.
So in this segment, we know Halloween just passed or whatnot. For those of you that may celebrate, for those of you that don't celebrate, well, we wanted to show you guys some of the looks that we thought were pretty dope from some people, celebrities or whatnot. We had some other, but we didn't want to show the kids, but it was some nice ones with families and stuff. But y'all,
I
we
thought
ain't
you was
doing
gonna show them because they posted them.
not the kids. I don't
They
do
did.
children.
They did post them. You
No,
want
I
to?
know they posted the kids, but I didn't want to. I don't want to post kids because on here when you start showing kids, then I got to put my video as made for kids. If it's a child in the video,
Leave
I
them
don't
out.
want to have to go through all that. You know,
Leave them be.
yeah, YouTube is they getting kind of strict with the term. But here's one of the first ones. Did I choose this one?
Yep.
I chose this one. So this is
No,
Lord,
I think I sent you that one.
this Tayana Taylor.
Yeah.
I thought this is real. Like she did a good job imitating whoever this person is.
Like a cartoon character.
Yeah, who is it? Do y'all know?
It's a.
I
And you
don't
know
know.
what? It didn't even much say.
Yeah, it don't say who the people are.
It looked like a cartoon character, but she did a damn. If it's not a cartoon character, they kind of if you look at it closer, it looked like her face.
It
Like
do look like
somebody designed it and drew that, and that's what she wanted.
right. So it's like a
Right.
caricature of
So
her.
there was something that she designed and somebody designed it for because they put blue hair because you see she don't have blue hair, but it's
No,
to
she got her hair is blue.
the
It's blue.
body. Huh?
Her hair is dark blue.
It's blue on there. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay, yeah, that's probably something she asked the designer to make for her. I don't think
I
it's
don't know.
really.
Maybe it might be a real person. I don't know.
It's to the T. So I think it's just her costume.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Now who is this? Dreezy? Oh, do you see that snake? Oh my god, I would have died. Do you
That's
see? It's
what
moving.
is that
It's
that's Queen Naja, ain't it? Naja?
no, that's somebody named Dreezy.
Okay, I see it. They got him in order. Oh, y'all
Yeah.
died too.
What y'all would have like? I can't. Uh-uh. That's you going too far trying to be. Who is she trying to be?
I don't
Oh
know, a
no. Let me
goddess,
go on because
some
I
kind of
can't.
goddess.
This Doja Cat child. Who is she supposed to be?
She could have kept that. She look like a flight attendant.
Not a flight attendant girl.
She looked like is that a puppy on her arm?
No,
Now
that's
this,
a little Magoo. Is that? That's Karuchi.
yeah,
She supposed to be
that's
a
weird.
vase.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yep, that wasn't cute. Mm-mm.
Next,
Queen Naja. This Queen
oh,
Naja
that's
right
Queen.
here.
Naja. She looked like Selena.
Yeah, that's what she's supposed to be, Selena.
Okay, she did good.
Yeah, it do look like her now.
Yeah, she did
Now
good.
this I love this. Whitney, this Marlo Hampton.
Yeah, she did that. Marlo.
See her whole face right there look just like Whitney.
It was
She got
another
the
one she had that she did a good job.
I ain't see the other one, but this right here, when she started smiling, like she really did a good job.
She embodied her. Only
She
thing
really
about it,
did.
she's probably had about a good 100 more pounds than Whitney.
Yeah, her whole demeanor, her like her hand movements, all of that stuff to me, it
Hmm.
embodied
Very good
Whitney.
job.
I love Whitney. Whitney reminds me of my mother. If I showed
Mhm.
y'all a picture of them side by side,
Mhm.
you'd
Okay.
be like, oh, okay. And yeah, one of their names they share.
No,
Yeah.
TC. You see, TC. I didn't
So
pick
did you
out.
pick all? No, she didn't pick all the pictures. We picked. No, this one is Cardi B, and I guess is she supposed to be Morticia, right? Yeah,
Yeah, she did real good.
she did really good. Like it's
Oh my god, she looks nice. Like
yeah,
2021. a 21 or 2021 Morticia.
Yeah, they did a real good job on her makeup and
Yes,
everything.
she
Look,
embodied
we see who liked the video, the picture.
Oh, don't be trying to front. You probably ain't gonna show yours.
I made sure I ain't like none of them pictures. Nah, let me stop.
And I ain't even picked that one.
You didn't? I picked that one.
Well, you picked that
I did. Yeah, she did a good job. Here is Janelle Monae. Baby, when I tell
one.
you, she went all in.
Now look, I ain't like that picture because I ain't
You
see
didn't
that.
like it?
Uh-uh.
I think I picked it because it's so creative.
Yeah, she
Somebody
did. They
said,
did
but why she?
the Grinch. She did the Grinch.
Yeah, somebody said, but why she a pretty A Grinch though? Like she real deal.
Oh Lord, she got the hands and everything.
Yeah, the whole suit. I know
But
she
you know
was hot.
what?
How she?
She don't even have a mask on her face. That's actually makeup.
Yes.
So whoever did that is very creative because she could have just went the cheat way and just put the mask on.
I hope she went somewhere because ain't no way in the world I'm finna just be around here putting all this stuff on and ain't go nowhere.
I hope all of them went somewhere and not
Baby,
just did it for the gram.
okay, look, you gonna get this suit. Okay. Now this right here I thought was a little kiki. Hold on, let me get y'all to it because you got to hear the audio. Lord. Shout out to the shade room. I think that's who had this. Don't come over here with that mess. Now let me play y'all video. The sound.
Cause he ain't.
Hold on, let me start it over.
What happened to your
Ooh, can I
screen?
start it over? This is Black Mama versus Halloween. Oh, don't tell me it ain't gonna play. Oh,
You know
girl.
what? Mine was doing that too.
Hold on. Let me.
What doing? Trick or treat.
Can you
Go
hear?
around. You don't walk in
Mhm.
my door. Don't you cross that street without me. Say trick or treat. Come over here. I think they got a dog. No, we're not going over there. Cause he ain't giving you candy or nothing else. Did you say thank you? Did he say thank you? Girl, yeah. Out here trick or treat. Yep. Should have been at the house eating some vegetable soup. It's cold out here. You can't just stand on nobody's porch like you crazy. You say trick or treat. If you dragging your feet, that means you tired. And if you tired, we can go to the house. Fix your costume. Thank you. Ooh, what kind of candy is that? Throw that on the ground. Throw it on the ground. Give mama a piece of that candy. Yes, I gotta make sure it's not poison. Just get one. You're not gonna have me out here looking like we homeless. I didn't know y'all stayed over here. You still at the hospital? Good seeing you. Tell her thank you. Oh, they had some good candy. But see, next time I'm gonna take you to the Hallelujah Carnival. You don't know how to trick or treat. Let's go. Y'all come on, cause we not.
I thought that was pretty funny, and it
That
is
was
what I.
funny.
It's spot on because that sounds like something that I would do.
Check the back chat.
Oh Lord, my little thing that went off,
Mm.
child. How that happen? Hold on.
We got technical difficulties, y'all.
Technical difficulties. I don't know how I clicked on that.
How
Mm-mm.
y'all doing in the chat? What's up, Miss Marla, Angela, Sephora, Vegas girl? No, I don't know if you still here. TC. All right, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that was funny.
Hi.
She that's Black Mamas though.
Oh yeah, I'm one of them.
Throw
I'm
that
a
on the
black mama.
Why it sound like you though?
That would be me. I'm not even lying. That would be me. Tissy talking about, oh my God, girl, what you oh my God for? Girl, you know we had a little small technical difficulties, but you know my background, good thing it was clean, child.
She
You
laughing.
hanging in? Okay, Miss Marla. Okay, so the next one, this polo pick.
No,
Yeah, it is. I can't play the sound because I think she was playing music.
yeah, she was. Oh yeah, this is my pick. Good lord, good lord.
This Toya Johnson, I hate to say Lil Wayne baby mama because she more than just that, but I don't
Just
know.
say
Oh, I don't know who she was supposed to be, but a pimp.
a pimp because it was her birthday.
Oh,
She
okay.
had pimps and H's party.
So she a Halloween baby?
No, I think her birthday was before. I think she's a Libra though.
Oh, I like them shoes.
Ain't them boots fierce? But you had to see her her fiance. He
Uh-huh.
had on a suit with a fur that was so clean, and
Yeah.
He won Pimp of the Year that night.
Oh, okay. Did she have two looks? Or no,
Yeah,
do
she
we
had
only got
two.
this one?
Yeah, she had two looks.
No, talking about two.
Well, her other look was Halloween. This was her.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, this was her birthday.
yeah, it was her birthday. But it was like
Oh,
around.
so we showing birthday pictures too.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
clean. And then she had the 50 Cent PIMP playing in the background, y'all. Y'all got
Oh yeah, girl, because you know they would have. Ooh, child, they
yeah,
would have
she's
shot
showing
me.
everything her mama gave her.
She would have shot me. Damn. Look, she
Yeah,
no, she now she was actually covered up. Now that was covered up to me compared to some of the looks that I've seen.
yeah,
She was
true.
real covered. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Let me see. Okay, so the next one we have is Sierra, and I think Sierra embodied everybody
Yeah,
who
she
she
did
played.
everybody.
Did
She
she
did
do what the
everybody.
31 Days of Halloween? Because she was dressed up like a whole lot. She was speaking in Spanish right here, child. Is it gonna let it play?
Mm-hmm.
Feliz Halloween.
Oh wait, I ain't do this. I didn't share the audio. Oh well, you can't hear it.
Hola.
We
Oh, you heard it?
uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I thought I didn't share audio, but she did. Selena. She did a whole lot, bunch of people or whatnot.
She
But
always she loves Halloween, so she always get off into it. Russell
I,
didn't do too much this year because he usually get off into it. He imitated his coach like a few days ago. Yes, TC. I was gonna keep my comments to myself. That's baby mama there. She up she up there with Beyonce, not Janet. I ain't no Janet. I ain't like Janet like
not the Beyonce.
she up there with Beyonce.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Did we have another one of her
of who?
of Sierra?
That's why I thought it was more than one on there, but no, it was just that one.
Okay.
It was just that one.
I think it should be two more.
With Sierra, that's the only links I had.
Monica.
Oh yeah, no. I thought you were talking about with Sierra. No, we
I
got
don't,
two
she
more.
had another look, but I don't remember which one it was. I know she had.
Sierra was a lot of people. Like she did Beyonce, but she
She do
did
Beyonce
videos.
this year. That was last year. Russell did Beyonce.
What they did, she did. What they showed
Yeah, they
she
showed
did
up.
Beyonce, and then she did somebody else this year. I like this look. This was, but I don't
And
like the.
Toya did. My bad. I'm not just. Toya did TLC. That's the other look. Remember we was
Oh,
thinking
okay, yeah.
of the other look.
But
Now
this
I
is
don't know about
Monica.
that snake.
She said, "How y'all scared of snakes and not your friends?"
I like
Halloween
that.
21.
I like that quote.
Uh-huh. Oh, see, they play too much with these snakes. Mm-mm.
She probably have a pet. Her boys probably have a pet snake.
Girl, I don't care. Look at oh.
She like the Jolly Green Giant wife.
Not the Jolly Green Giant wife, but it's the details for me. Look at the scales that's on her arms, like how they did to make up the scales on her arms,
And look at her hair. Look
on
like
her
little snake.
face. Yes.
Her hair.
Uh-huh.
No, that was all like little snakes.
And then look, yeah, them snakes up there. Not
But
real snakes, but that's a
maybe
headpiece.
fake, but that I don't know. I'm like Miss Marla. Them snakes got to go.
Yeah, it's a headpiece. But look at
I
her
don't even
like,
think she went nowhere. I think she just did that just
well,
for the
where did
girl.
that go? Like when you put stuff on like this, are you just doing this to take pictures or are
Oh
you actually
my God.
going
Look
somewhere?
at the skin, the scales on her forehead.
Yeah, I know. Look
They
at her
did that.
eyes.
They did that.
Yeah, they did.
Oh my God, they did that. That's beautiful.
That
And that
wig do like
lipstick
look,
just blending in.
but the wig do like it's lifting up right up in here. It look like it's lifting. So they
I'd be
headpiece,
too if it was some snakes.
girl, that headpiece must have been a little heavy. Okay, that
Yeah,
headpiece must have been a
I
little
think it's fake.
heavy.
I think those are fake. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna be taking no pictures of those snakes going right around my eyes.
No.
I ain't
And
doing
this
it.
last one we had to give it. I had to. I picked this one or whatnot. Listen now, lady. I ain't gonna just call you no lady, but listen now, Oh, she said the makeup was banging. It was. She said, "Ew, I hate snakes." All you did, girl, close your eyes. The woman with birds and snakes as pets, crazy.
I don't
Oh,
like.
she Medusa. Well, I
Yep,
would thought that the other girl was Medusa with the other snake too, right?
both of them could have been. Both of them could have been. But that's what
Oh,
that was.
okay.
Medusa had the snakes in the hair.
Oh, y'all don't like snakes either, huh? We
I
all
don't
on the same page.
like it.
Look, we in this together then. Okay, so this is the last. Is this the last one?
Yeah, that's the last one.
So this is the last one that we chose for the Halloween looks or whatnot. And we had to go with one YouTuber. She did the darn thing. She actually made it over on the Shade Room. Finally. I don't know if this is her first time, but shout out to Tasha K. She played Boosie Bad A or whatnot for Halloween. Y'all can't tell me because they always say she looked like Boosie. So Tasha, you
She
did the
embodied it.
thing.
Got her a beard and everything. She embodied it.
Yes.
Got her a little bubble coat.
I was like, oh my goodness. Y'all can't tell me she don't look like him with the
Oh my
mouth.
God, right there. Right there.
Yes.
She got the eye down and everything.
The eyes, the black circles up underneath the eyes. She got his mouth, the way he be holding his mouth,
Yep.
the dry lips, because he always got dry lips. Like she
She got
bodied it. You know what I'm saying? She
yeah,
she did everything but get a fade, but get a Boosie fade.
right.
Cause that's his thing is get the Boosie fade. But yeah, she did that. I
He
thought it
been
was
walking
pretty
the
funny.
barbershop talking about, can I get a booster fade?
Who want a Boosie fade? Oh,
I
your
said,
people be asking for one.
people used to walk in the barbershop and ask for a booster fade.
Look, TC with the eyes, girl. That shout out to Tasha K, honey. It
Shout out
was
to
hilarious. Oh my God, Sephora, shut up. I am not highlighting that. Not copying Ashley. This girl, she got it down. She had to get his dry lips because his mouth always dry.
right.
His mouth is always dry. So she did do that. Those are the looks that we did that we thought were pretty dope for Halloween. It was a lot more, but those were just some of the ones
Some
that
of
we
them.
chose. And I had to throw a YouTuber in there. I didn't see nobody else really for Halloween dressing up like that. So on YouTube, as far as like the people that I watch or
Right.
that we watch. I didn't really see any that um I don't know that we could have put out here. So if you dressed up for Halloween and I did not see you, charge it to just me not seeing it or Polo not seeing it. I don't know. No shade. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't listen. I'm just playing.
Okay. Anywho, we gonna go on to the next subject. So you want to wait? Do you want to do this one? Or we can do the Popeyes one first
That's
before
fine.
because I know this next one gonna be a heavy one. You want to do that one first?
Yeah, I
Not
do.
you. I'm
Yeah.
okay. So I'll do that one so you can do the update on the you know
Okay, I'm
the,
ready.
the churn or whatnot. So
Popeyes.
all right, so we're gonna go to this next one, honey. This next story has been in a little funny, for a little minute, but now I'm gonna go to the original story first and share.
There
Hopefully,
you
it'll
go.
play the
That's it.
sound.
Y'all want to see something? I
Lord,
deliver all raw chicken to all the Popeyes in the DC area. It's this joint right here. It's this joint right here. That's some wild shit. All
oh,
right,
so
we
he
going
going
there.
inside. This is my first time seeing it like this.
Go in there.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody told him not to do it.
Here.
He had a key.
All right, y'all
This is
ready?
with chicken. So check it out.
Yes. Love that chicken from Popeye. Look. Goddamn right.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh,
Look at this shit. These
oh my
motherfuckers.
God.
Look at them. Oh my God. Look at them.
Oh my God. Look how many wet.
Look at them. Shit. Look at them.
Oh my
Look
God.
at them motherfuckers.
Oh my gosh.
You still love that chicken from Popeyes? Because these motherfuckers is in here. I
Wow. They playing
still.
tag.
Oh, oh my gosh. Where'd it
Huh?
go?
He calling them out.
You seen them all them jobs? About 15 of them motherfuckers.
Oh my God. It's not just one.
Damn.
Where these people at?
It's a family. That's in the morning. He would come in the morning before they
They
got there.
up that
Give them
mother.
the chicken.
But
Love that chicken from Popeye.
okay, so y'all see that, right? Y'all see this, that was my first time seeing the video. I only looked at the initial the first slide that you guys see. This is all that I saw, right? Wait, is this the first one? This is all, wait, which one did you see first? This one. So I didn't even see the video of this that was going on because I never played the video. So just, oh my God, that is
So you
freaking
got live
disgusting.
reaction.
Oh my God.
Can you hear me?
So it says update the Popeyes location in DC. Oh my gosh, if y'all in DC, the that was filled with rats has been closed. And so because of that video, he put up a GoFundMe. He says, "Hello everyone. I have been suspended from my job due to exposure of the Popeyes franchise due to a swarm of rats in the place. I have a family of 5 and due to this incident my family will be hurt by my employer. I will not be able to afford rent, food or any other necessities to keep my home. I ask that you beautiful people to please donate what you can and it will be ever so grateful from my family to yours. Thank you, lovely people, for the support on TikTok, and I will follow every one of you all back as soon as I can. God bless you." Child Popeye's delivery guy who exposed the DC location for rats has been suspended. So he done got $786 of his $10,000 goal for GoFundMe. He's trying to make his money. But I want to read this. Tasha say, but how many employees lost their jobs because of you? I'm glad they shut down, but you took one for the team, not your kids. Mm.
Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you now. What
Oh,
happened?
okay. Well, at press time, he already got his goal.
He
He's at
did?
Yeah, he's at $11,848 at press time, and his goal
What?
was 10K. Yeah, he got his goal. He's over his goal.
Oh, listen. Oh, and I would.
And they were
Okay.
closed down. They were shut down temporarily and cited for 17 violations, and including rat droppings.
Including what?
Rat droppings.
So let me tell y'all. For those of you, if you never worked in the restaurant industry, you have a certain amount of rat droppings that are allowed by the health department inside of a restaurant. So to think that a restaurant has to be completely rodent free is not true. You are allowed a couple of droppings of rodent poop as well as like roaches and things of that nature. You're allowed a certain amount because they know is going to be something there because of the food itself. So they give an allowance for your all of your restaurants. I don't care where you're eating at, how fine of a dining it is, they're still granted a certain amount of droppings in the restaurant. So
Oh, I gotta
she
eat
said what the
it.
rats in the video. Girl, you ain't see it? I'll drop the link in the chat so you can go and see it. I don't want to replay it though. Wait, I can replay one of the slides. It was just one. Oh my God, I am so dead. Oh God, I
What
don't know if I
happened?
want to do that. That just really like that really
Yeah,
ugh.
that was some bold rats. They were playing tag. They were chasing each other up and down the. And when he hit the thing, they wasn't. They was about like that big.
God, there was some New York rats. Hey, RJ Supreme.
So what
Them,
he did, he would go. He had a key because he would go and drop off the. He would go and drop off the chicken before they opened, and he just went in and he recorded. But a lot of people was upset because he told me so wrong singing
let me okay, I'll reshare. Let me reshare I'll just show you guys one of the slides
with him
with the
running up
rat.
the wall.
Yeah, with the rats in it. I'll show y'all one of the slides. Lord Jesus. Let me see.
He posted a few. He posted before he went viral. It had been up like a week. Now y'all gotta pay attention. See him running up the wall.
These motherfuckers. Look at them.
Ah!
Oh
Three of them.
my God.
One of them on the
Look at
floor.
them.
4, 5
Look
on
at
the floor.
them. Shit.
So what
Look
they
at
doing
them.
in the city?
Look at them
Seven.
motherfuckers. You still love that chicken from Popeyes? Cause these motherfuckers is in here. I swear. They
Look
still.
again.
What kid niggas been run up that wall?
Huh?
Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me see this start over real quick. There you go. Look, Angela.
One,
Look at
two,
this shit. These motherfuckers.
3,
three,
Look at them.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, Yeah,
8,
Look at him.
9,
Shit. Look at him.
10.
that's about 10.
That was 10.
11.
Look
Yeah.
at them motherfuckers.
And you know what?
You
That ain't
still
even
love?
where he wasn't pointing the phone at. That was 11 right there in that spot. She said they like fucking raccoon.
Oh, I need to listen.
Washington
I need to
D.C. You on
find
the clock?
I need to find somebody who deliver from. Oh, I need to find somebody that work in the kitchen. Like, just be honest with me. Do y'all got do y'all have rodents? You can't even say rats, baby. Do y'all have rodents? Do y'all have raccoons? Because
One of them drop up in the grease. You'll think you got a drumstick.
oh no, he
Them,
said
them things was
he said
big.
I don't want Popeyes no more. Okay. Oh, she said they like raccoons, girl. That's the New York City rats, honey, down there in the
That was in
subway.
D.C. That's in
Oh my
D.C.
word. That's
Washington D.C.
oh. Anyways,
Make your
what
flesh
is it?
crawl. Why I thought I saw one run across our screen.
Listen, you see me like,
Yeah, I don't like rats either.
it
I
was
don't
that
like
was
snakes
worse
and I
than
don't like rats.
that was worse than the snakes for me though. I can't.
And they in there eating up everything.
Oh, so we're gonna go on to this next story. And so what she say? Nutria rats. What is that?
Nutri-rats.
Nutria rats.
Yeah,
Oh God.
them not nutri-rats. Those are rats. Wood rats and rats.
Oh, growing up in New York, we
Nutri-rats
used
are
to
like the
chase rats
outdoors
around
rat.
and they chase the rats
Around the
around the neighborhood.
neighborhood. Yeah, in New York. They said New York have big. They say they just be sitting out on the. Yeah, I heard
So
about
they
them.
just be out there chilling. Just what's up? Let me
Yeah,
get some
they be
cheese.
chilling, eating a pizza, pulling the pizza from the. I seen a video where one rat pulled a slice of pizza and just pulled it on throughout the street. Now he ain't bothering nobody. Like he ain't bothering nobody, minding his business. Pulling like they not scared of people. You see how they wasn't really scared? They just kept on running. When he turned the light on, they just kept running on up the little wall like they playing chase and tag.
Just imagine if they took those vents down because those were air conditioning ducts. What
Right.
if they would have took that down? And just imagine the house, the amount of rats and rodents and every other whatever inside of it. But just think about it. The air is blowing on your food. That's the AC vent.
I was just for to say that. And what about the droppers that may drop down into the flour, into
Oh, I don't know if I want no chicken from Pop. You know what?
not from
That's
DC anyway.
that's probably why my stomach used to be hurting. These last two times I done went to
We
Popeyes.
need to go
I
to
had to rush
Popeyes.
home.
That Sunday we cut the managers,
Oh yeah,
and the
that
babies
was
was,
terrible, child.
and the babies was running back and forth to the bathroom.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
want Popeyes no more.
You
Not
don't
right
know
now.
Popeyes.
You know what? But we got a new one. And it's, I mean,
We gotta go get some hottie sauce.
some what?
Hottie sauce.
Girl, I don't care
Meg,
about that.
you don't care nothing about the hottie
I
sauce?
don't listen to Megan. I
Why
know who
you
it's
like
from.
Meg?
I
You
don't
don't
listen
hate
to
on
her.
Meg? Meg from the H.
You guys, I ain't from the A. I'm from the F.
You know she
Florida.
got three Popeyes. That's gonna
Oh,
hurt
well,
her brand.
God bless her.
She owned 3.
Yeah, that's good. She can get rats too, though. Okay. Cause she
Yeah,
Megan. Okay, them knees ain't gonna keep them rats away.
well, I'm going to give me some hottie sauce.
You never saw a rat in Brooklyn. She say burn it down. Okay, you need that thing do need to be burnt
Now,
down.
yeah, Fran J. Now that something needs to be
Hey
burnt
Louie.
down. Hey, Louie.
RJ say you must be from Williamsburg. So Williamsburg don't have the rats in it, huh? That's a shame. You know the cities that don't have rats. If you
Sephora
want to do a
crazy.
rat check, toss some cheese on the floor and see what happens. No, they like peanut butter too.
Oh, them rats don't eat no cheese. Them big rats.
Yeah,
Them
they
rats eat
want some
chicken and fries.
oxtails and stuff. That
Chicken
they
and fries.
you eat from Bojangles? Ooh.
I heard about Bojangles. They said they got good bread.
Not Bojangles is good or was good because Bojangles when Bojangles first came out in my area or
Hmm.
around my area, the
Hmm.
line used to be to the I mean stopping up traffic
Mm.
going into the place when they first opened up.
Okay.
Girl, now you can hear a rat pissing on carton over there at the Bojangles. Why is
Ain't nobody
why is
impressed no
it
more.
open?
Ain't nobody impressed no more.
No, girl, it's a fad. You know, you just like the
Yeah.
beef steak. You
Do
talk about
something
something one
new.
day, the next day you on to something new.
Yeah. I didn't like Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles when I went to LA.
I never ate Roscoe chicken. You know, the first time I ever had chicken and waffles was when I made it, and that was last year.
We had some the other night where we did chicken strips and waffles.
She say,
Right,
"How you
right,
sauce
Fran
it?"
J. That's what I haven't had it yet, but everybody's saying that all she did was take the label off from the sweet heat because I love the sweet heat. The sweet heat
Oh,
with the chicken strips, that's my stuff there.
oh, you say you don't eat either. Oh, she don't eat from Bojangles or Popeyes. Crown what? TC Royal. Child.
I'm gonna have to give me some hottie sauce.
I never had hottie sauce. I don't know what is
Well,
sweet heat.
hottie sauce is new because that's for her.
I
But
know, but I'm saying, what
have
is
you
sweet
ever had
heat?
sweet heat?
No, what is that?
It's kind of like a little hot, but a little sweet, but it is hot. So it reminds you of
Who make that?
Popeyes. It's like they nugget sauce. It's called sweet heat. They not nuggets, but you know they got nuggets now, but they chicken strip sauce. So now that what they did, they got it's called a hottie sauce. But like Fran said, and I heard somebody else say that it looked like all she did was just take the label off the sweet heat and they just put it and made it hottie sauce because
Well,
it's they
that's
said
just like the tennis shoes. You got the same tennis shoes on. You just got Jordan on one and Shaq on the other.
right.
Same shoe, just different name on it.
Dunking.
Exactly.
Instead of going up like that.
That's it.
We used to tease people with shacks. Like your tennis shoe, he hanging on one. He
But
hanging on
Shaq shoes, you used to couldn't get them at Walmart. Now they sell them at Walmart because he said he wanted everybody to be able to have his shoes.
Payless shoe. But we used to have a Payless out here. Payless used to sell the shoes.
Yeah, but
Kmart.
Payless getting expensive. The nerve.
They out of business out here. We don't have no
What?
more Payless.
Well, we ain't got them no more over here neither. But I'm
Pay
just saying,
more.
when it was here, them little 9.99 pair of princess little shoes that curl up was like $30. What's wrong with you, lady?
They call pay more.
Uh-uh. Pay less.
No more Payless.
That's why they ran out of business around
Yeah,
here
they
trying to
did go
sell
out of
$30
business.
pair of shoes and pay less. Girl, do you know who you selling to? No, ma'am.
Well,
Anyways, we're
Payless
gonna
used to
go
be
to
the
this your next story. So I don't know where the news story come from, if I'll be able to play it or not.
about the update.
Yes. So I don't know if you have a
We
new
had to
one
play it because
outside.
it was so short. It really when I looked at it, it wasn't anything that it was just gonna she was just gonna be standing there. So I just get a commentary on.
Okay, well then, yeah, you go ahead because you know more about it than I do. So I didn't further look it up.
Yeah, I looked it up just at press time too. Okay, we're gonna do an update from a story from last week about the abandoned children that was found in Houston with the one of the brothers was beaten to death and he had been left in the house since last year before Thanksgiving. So the mother, Gloria Williams, which is she's 35, and her boyfriend Brian Carter, 33. So the mother gave a local news station an interview where she told the interviewer that her and her boyfriend, they stayed in the apartment up until March, and they end up moving out. But when they moved out, she continued paying the rent because she didn't want nobody to find the body of Ken. His name was Kendrick Lee, rest in peace. So what she did, she went and she checked on I don't know what made her admit this, but she checked on the kids every 2 weeks, and she said she brought them groceries once a month. So the kids end up saying that they were being locked in the room when the parents were still there. They would lock them in the room with the dead corpse. And when they was no longer there, they would still lock them in the room with the corpse. So the lady had 6 kids. One of her daughters is still missing. and I think the daughter would be 15 to 16 years old. And they said she left home when the boyfriend, she didn't like how the boyfriend was treating the brothers, and he put her out. So she ended up getting, they couldn't find her a competent lawyer, so she ended up getting a competent lawyer, and her bond is still set at 900,000, which is 350,000 is injury to a child, 300,000 is tampering with evidence, 250,000 is injury by admission, and the boyfriend, he's playing crazy. So when he went to court, he was asking the judge, "Could you repeat the charge? And then will I get, will I, how many years will I get?" So the judge had to inform him, instruct him that if everything that you say can be used against you, so you need to talk to your lawyer and let your lawyer ask questions. So he's gonna play the crazy role. So her lawyer, when she finally got a lawyer, so when they went to court the other day, he came back and he said that he asked the judge to not raise her bond because the prosecution wants the bond raised. He wants it lowered, and they trying to get both of the bonds lowered, but I don't think they're going to be successful. So right now they're still in jail. And the little boy was a handsome little boy.
He was, and it was the hey Shakila. I briefly scrolled past his picture or whatnot, but I'll drop the link in the chat for you guys if you want to go on here and read the rest of the article or see the picture of the little boy. What's his name? Was it Kendrick or Kendrick?
Kendrick Lee,
Kendrick. Yeah.
8 year old Kendrick Lee.
And she tried to say that she didn't know that the little boy was dead, but
Right.
they said she covered it up, like she moved his body in a certain position, and she put a blanket or something over
Right.
him. So, but she said she didn't know that he was gone. So it's just like every day. My thing is, why is she still talking? Like,
Why would
why
you
are
go
you
give a
talking?
reporter? Why would you give a reporter an interview before you even got a lawyer? You
Exactly.
don't have no money for a lawyer, but this is how you lying, because you knew he was dead, because you said, "I kept the appointment because I didn't want nobody to find out."
That he was gone.
Right. I didn't want nobody, and everybody that come up that knew her and knew her parents, knew her mother, they said she got distant. She just went away. And one of the daughters that she had two. It was four boys, two girls. So one of the daughters' grandmother said that she glad she took her when she was younger. So
So
I just think it's a there you go, just handsome. I don't know if he was artistic.
yeah, because I know one of the kids, one or two of the
Two of them,
kids were autistic.
two of them was artistic. So I don't know if he was one and the boyfriend just couldn't understand, and that's why he just mistreated him, and she let him. Ain't no way. Like I said, it would have been me and one of mine. That you'd have been dead. They'd have been dead, and the police would have been coming to get two dead bodies.
Yeah, because
Right? Why is she still talking? Dumb. I think she kind of slow too.
yeah, she has to be. Well, I don't, and you know what? And this is another thing that we do have to get away from, because a lot of times, if one race do something, they'll say, "Oh, well, they're a danger," but then if somebody else do, you be like, "Oh, well, maybe they're mentally ill." We
Right.
gotta stop always putting mental illness on people. When it
I ain't
comes
saying
down to,
mental ill. I said slow.
no, no, not you. But then that being slow is a little mental, right?
No, she ain't milk.
Oh,
She's
you got
slow.
a different
I said slow.
definition.
You ain't computing and thinking right. But just like how he trying to act. Yeah, I am too,
Well, he
Aaron.
trying to act mentally ill. I feel like he
Right.
trying to say he got something mentally wrong with him. Not her. She just disgusting. For her to even have a child, and then at 2 weeks old, you just say pretty much he'll get her, like take her. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then
And you
you
steady
ain't got nothing
having,
else to do with them.
but you
Then
steady
you
having.
having 4, 5 more kids after that.
But who? But my thing is this: you check on them every 2 weeks. That's a 15-year old, a 9-year old, and I think what was a 10-year old. That's the one that was living, and you check on them every 2 weeks. But they said that the when they found them, the house was in deplorable conditions. It's just, it don't make sense. I mean, I told my wife she ain't a mother, she's a dog, and she was having puppies. Cause a
Mhm.
dog, a mother dog will
Will eat
eat
her puppies.
will eat her puppies, and for
Mhm.
you to be that humane, You was just spitting out puppies, just spitting out puppies. You not you don't
Inhumane, not
yeah,
humane, inhumane.
you're not a mother. You're not a mother.
No, she was just an incubator at that time, honey. A place for the churn to just come through. And it's sad. And it's sad that these kids gonna grow up being
Traumatized.
yeah, that's like an ongoing therapy
Yeah,
forever. And Fran said, why are they not in school? She didn't put them in there. But
they
this
have
the
been out
thing.
of school. They've
So
been out of
if
school for a year.
last week when they reported it that they had not been in school since 2019, there was a truancy
Mhm.
report filed. They went out to try to make contact with somebody. They couldn't make contact with nobody. And then the district attorney closed the case. So I
Right.
blame them as well because they did not try hard enough for 2 freaking years. They didn't try hard enough to have those kids back in school, missing doctor's appointments and everything. And they were not there. And even for family members, to not lay eyes, not hear about these kids for almost a whole year. Like to me, that's kind of strange. But
And I'm glad the 15-year-old finally made the call. I don't know why.
yeah,
I like what Terry said. She
yeah, she
just
just
didn't
didn't care.
care,
She moved, kept paying the rent.
and
She's
she's
not
like,
mental, just trifling. And see, she paid the rent, but she didn't pay utilities because there was no lights in there.
it was no lights in there. It was so
Yeah.
nasty. It ain't like you cooked a hot meal over there for him, and then you brought the hot meal over there to them. I hate that those kids are gonna be. They've been mistreated by the person that brought them here, and you let another man that wasn't their father, even if it was their father, but you let another man that come in and mistreat them. They're gonna grow up. They may even grow up to be prejudiced. You never know. I mean, that's gonna be crazy. And then
Mhm.
to say the smell that they had to ingest this smell, and the one with the broken jaw. I just my heart goes out to those kids because it's crazy. And then like a lot of people was trying to donate out here to the kids,
Mhm.
because they're in CPS custody, and they said that CPS can take donations, but they can't take donations for a specific group of people.
So the family themselves will have to set up a GoFundMe or something for the family, but they probably wouldn't
Probably
be able
not
to
because
do it.
they're ward of the state, so probably not.
Yeah, I often say they wouldn't be able to do it.
So
But
they
if
like
the
we got some
but
money and say we want to give it to these what's her last name? Williams,
Gloria Williams,
The Williams boys. Yeah, rent probably was cheap, Marla. So
but I
just say we want, she probably was on housing, but just say we wanted to give, because she don't look like she had that much money compared to where they was living at again. So I'm sure it was cheap. But just say we had got some money and say we wanted to give it to just the Williams boys, we couldn't. We would have to overall. You can't just pick. Now I
I
guess
think
once they get into a home, you could.
right, but I think they can still because the is I don't think the family cannot have contact with them because the grandmother does have the other kids or whatnot.
That's not the grandmother to them. She got a bunch of different daddies.
Well, I'm just saying because I'm sure the child, the oldest girl is like what 17, 18 years old.
That's the one that's well, the one that's in her custody. They didn't take her. So the
No,
three
no.
boys.
Okay, so hold on. Let me finish
Okay.
what I was about to say. So I'm saying as far as the money thing, if she, the sister,
Hmm.
set up something and collected money and was able to give it to the families for the boys or kept it for the boys until they can figure out where they was going at because those kids gonna need help and child CPS and Department of Children and Families. You don't get paid a whole lot to be no foster parent,
True.
and so it's gonna take more than I think the regular amount of money to be able to take care of those kids because now the one that has the medical issues, yeah, the state is going to take care of that as well. But I still feel like they're going to need a whole lot extra
Right.
than a child that's not going through traumatic things. So we don't know if they're going to need like a therapy dog or they're going to need, you just want to compensate giving them game systems or something like that to kind of keep their
Right.
mind
Right.
from being idle. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I feel like they should be able to take money, but then I guess it wouldn't be fair to other families that don't get as much attention but still need help as well. So I can see why
And I'm
they're
gonna tell
not.
you where the money could cause a problem
Of course.
because we have so many evil people Like it could be somebody that didn't want to help them, didn't have no intentions of helping them, and they will just see this big GoFundMe here because I'm sure this has touched the world. So
Mm-hmm.
that man can get $11,000 in a GoFundMe just for
Yes,
reporting
Lord.
Popeyes. These kids will have millions, and
Fast, fun, and
Who
easy
girl was
custom
playing?
shirts.
that's your video. And somebody will take those kids on to mistreat them just for the money. So
Yeah.
they're not gonna get a fair shake because it's just weird. And I hope they do have family that they can stay together and then still have
Yes, that's the main thing is
right.
those three boys should not, under no circumstances, I pray to God, but those they should not be split up. And I know some families cannot take three children all at one time. They have to be split up. Because that happened with me and my siblings. We all left together, but we all went in three different cities. You know what I'm saying? One of them stayed where we were from because she had a job when we were put into foster care. Then I went to another city, another town, and then the other one, she went to a whole nother town. You know what I'm saying? So we were all still within maybe 30, 45 minutes of each other, but it's still different towns or whatever that we got
Right. Y'all
split
wasn't
up.
together.
We
Y'all
weren't,
wasn't
yeah,
together.
we were not together. We weren't together.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That and then y'all grew up together. So
Right.
that hurts. So you gotta think about them and hopefully maybe they can do something to start. Now I haven't heard anything about them. I'm gonna look into that, but I haven't heard anything about them having a little boy a burial because he do have
Oh,
a
yeah.
name. And they only thing they did so far was a balloon release and one guy had did a bench right outside the apartment complex and said protect our kids. Good
Thank you,
night,
TT.
TC.
Yeah, it's crazy. Louis said children are resilient and God is good. I pray for their healing.
Me
Yes, and so
too.
they're, I think they're young enough. They understand. That's I think that's really where it hurts. The fact that they understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I can see if they were smaller, 1, 2 years old, where you really don't know what's going on like that. But the fact that they understand, they know the news. I'm sure they've seen some of these news stories about their mother and the boyfriend, and the fact that they were in the library looking up articles and news stories
With their
about
name.
themselves
With their
on the
name.
freaking
When they
internet is
talk.
disgusting.
Ain't
It's,
that disgusting? So that mean you know what that mean? At their house they probably didn't have a TV because it's been all over the news. But I'm gonna tell you what's so dumb. Why would you go to the library when you got a phone?
yeah,
Your phone
yeah, because
always had
he do
Wi-Fi.
record on his phone.
Yeah, your phone always had Wi-Fi. So that's how just show you how dumb they were. In a library, like they can't go back and research. It's disgusting. So we'll keep following up. If we hear anything else, I'm sure it'll be a minute before we hear anything else. I know that she should go back to court, but that's only on bond here, so it won't be nothing else for a minute.
Unless she gives somebody else an interview.
I'll let y'all know. We'll let y'all know.
Yeah, unless she
Hopefully,
gives somebody
yeah,
else
I
an
can
interview.
believe she gave an interview. I was like, you just really admitting to it.
Louis said, yes, therapy will be helpful to process their feelings and not blame others. Gain healthy coping mechanism and outlets. Yes.
And praise that 15-year-old as a hero because he is
Yes.
because
And don't
he
and
finally got disgusted enough to say, "Let me dial
let me
911."
call. And so I think what's going to be beneficial for him as well is people not continuing to ask him, why did you wait so long?
Right,
I think that's gonna bother him because there's always gonna be
being called.
something in the back of his head himself for him to have to ask himself, why did I wait so long? And now you got these people keep coming at you. Why did you wait so long to call? Why did you wait so long to call? Why did you wait so long to
He
call? It's
said he
like,
was scared.
dang.
He said he was scared.
Yeah, because now it's gonna for him, I think, because he was a protector of his brothers, it's almost gonna be like, well, he couldn't protect them enough. You know
And
what
the
I'm
love
saying?
for his mother. Even though she was rotten, he still loved that was his mother. No
Yeah.
matter that he was getting abused, that was his mother, and he didn't want to tell on his mother. That was his sense of loyalty.
To
And
him, to her.
he didn't know the loyalty to his brothers. He knew that he was protecting them, that he did go and make sure he got food enough for all of them to eat. But his loyalty, he didn't know loyalty to his brothers. He knew loyalty to his mother. and
But and
that's
I
why
think
he did call. That's
he's
why.
still gonna be, and I feel like he's still gonna be loyal to her, even though she's gonna be put away. I think he's still gonna at some point go back and talk to her once he gets of age. I think he
So,
a lot of times people do, they still go back and not necessarily confront their parents, but they go back and they want
you
to
still
know
love her.
why.
I
Of
mean,
course, and
it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing
no,
wrong with
and I was just about to say that. I know a lot of people
nothing
gonna
wrong
say that
with
you shouldn't love your mother. You know, no, for 15
nothing
years
wrong.
up until that happened, she raised them up until that point. You know what I'm saying? So you can't with
Even
that
though she let
happening.
you get beat, even though she let your brothers get beat, even though you sat there and watched, but you could tell they discussed it with her because they are the ones that told everything. Remember, I was telling you last week about the memory and that they could tell everything. They know exactly when the little boy was killed. They know everything. So, but I don't think that he may hate her, he may not. And I think for all three of them, especially him, for his sanity and his walk in life, I think he's gonna have to forgive.
Mhm.
He's gonna have to forgive her. That he's gonna have a problem, and he's not gonna be right for nobody.
And I don't want nobody to blame him for
Right? It's not
forgiving
his
his
fault.
mother.
It's
Because
not
there
his fault.
is going to be people out there that are going to be in his ear telling him, look what she allowed to happen to you. You shouldn't forgive her. But, and I don't know if he's a person of faith and all the other, all that or whatnot. But if he is, then I know at some point he knows he's going to have to come to that point of forgiveness for him to move on. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? For him not to just sit there and constantly think about what his mother did to him and his brothers. He's gonna have to do that in order for him to gain peace. Otherwise, it's just gonna, what they say, he's gonna have space rent free in your head.
Yeah,
That's gonna
it's gonna
be,
fest. But I don't think she's allowed contact. She's not allowed any contact with him.
yeah,
So
around no kids. I don't think she's allowed to have contact
right.
with no children, not just hers.
Him or her, and so they won't be able to speak. And hopefully, like I say, I'm gonna keep following up because by being here, we'll be able to hear a little. I'll be able to hear a little more to find out if they ever get out of.
Yeah,
He's out.
Miss Marla said, I can barely match my clothes at 15. Preferably, he'll give himself grace.
Right.
Yeah, I think he will, but we
Mhm.
don't know the names of the other kids. We only know the name of the boy that was murdered, that died or whatnot. We only know his name which is Kendrick. He was 8 years old. So you guys, send up a prayer for Kendrick and his brothers,
Right.
and his brothers. And I send one up for his mama too, child. Send one up for the man that did it too, cause honey, she told I know. I pray then. I do it. I'm still,
I got a prayer for them.
well, I don't know. I just
They still need grace. No
yes,
matter no matter how much of a scumbag they are, they still need a little grace.
yeah, because I don't even
I'm not. I ain't just willing to give it to them because I don't like I say. It's like puppies. You don't protect your child because at one while I thought maybe he was maybe abusing her, and that's why she was
and
scared.
he probably was, but it wasn't enough for
One
her to be
video,
afraid
it
to
didn't.
leave.
For one video, the video I saw, it didn't seem like it.
We can't say that. People put a smile on their face and get whooped
Yeah.
every single day
Now it was
and
a
go
video.
back.
They was in the car and he said word wrong, and she corrected him,
Hmm.
and his reaction wasn't of violence.
Because he
He
was recording, right?
yeah, he was yeah.
Okay, then he got people watching
Some people
him.
don't care. Some people don't care.
He got people watching him, but he's obviously he cares because they did all of this to keep it concealed. So he cares
G did
enough.
all this to keep it
And
concealed. He
he
ain't do
cares
nothing.
enough for people not to see him
I
in
thought
that
maybe she
in
was
that
being
light.
abused, but then when I saw her correct him and he just laughed it off and he didn't like fake laugh. He's like, "Oh, you always corrected me." And then he asked her, he tried to pass the blood to her, and she started correcting him, telling him, "Excuse me." She was like, "No, I don't want any. You need to be, you need to stop." Kind of like a mother figure to him.
Mhm.
And he was receptive. So I didn't get because in my first initial before I saw the videos, I thought he was beating her. And then that could be another thing. He might have been violent with her, and then the son didn't want to do anything. But I know for me, and if I was 15, and my two brothers, we'd had a booby trap set for his ass,
Not
and
a
he
booby
came.
trap.
We'd have had his ass tied up somewhere, and we'd have been beating the hell out of him.
Oh Lord,
Both of them are Angela.
Angela say he is demonic. So we'll keep you guys posted on that story and everything that comes along with it. Of course, we might have an update every week. I'm not sure. It
Yeah,
just
if we do,
depends
we'll bring
on,
it.
yeah, it depends on what they do as because we haven't heard really anything about the guy.
No, he went. I told you. I said something about the guy. He went to court and he asked the judge. He only went to court once, and he has $100,000 bond. And I told you he was playing crazy because he asked the judge. He asked the judge, "What I'm charged with again? Huh?
I
What's
thought
that
his bond
again?
was 1 million.
It's 100,000. Is
How
it?
his bond of 100,000 and he charged with
No, he
murder?
has a million. You're right, because hers is 900,000.
Girl, I'm about to say he charged with
Yeah,
murder.
it's a,
Ain't no way in the world
the,
they gave that
the
man no
difference is
hundred
a hundred.
thousand.
The difference is 100,000. 100,000.
Oh,
So he asked the judge. He said, "What you say? I was charged with again? What? Huh? What that mean?" And so what's the years on that? And then that's when the judge instructed him that anything he said could be used against him, and that he needed to talk to his lawyer. So he's already playing crazy. He's going in the courthouse and doing all this extra talking. So he's gonna, and then you know what's gonna hopefully don't jump on. I was thinking about something that hopefully don't jump on the appeal is that they said they had to find a competent lawyer for her, and they finally found one. And you don't want them to say, "Well, I want to appeal because I didn't have a competent lawyer." And
yeah.
it might not even been a competent lawyer. It might have been a lawyer that wanted to take the case because I told you the judge recused herself.
That's
Himself. It was a guy. It was a guy. I found out it was a guy judge. He recused himself because of moral issues. He didn't want to be on this case.
wow. And see, this so we was asking the judge the other day too about if it was any cases where she felt like her moral compass was in jeopardy, so to speak. So, but we'll like I said, we'll keep you guys updated on that one. And so this next story, child, y'all know we do a little odd story, a little kiki every week. We do an odd story. So this is one that we wait a minute. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Hold on. I forgot I had to go and find the other one. There it is. So this story here, and I may be able to play the video because it'll make sense for you guys to see the video. She said they have to have a lawyer experience in capital cases. Well, hopefully she gets a fair trial anyways. I don't want them to be able to say, well, she didn't get a fair trial
A
and
fair
then they have
trial
to
and
go
go under the jail.
do it again and then she be done got out or something. I don't want that to happen.
You know what? She ain't getting out, so we ain't worried about that one.
Well, this story we have is called Testicle Bath Birth Control Device Earns Germany's Dyson Prize. So I'm going to show you guys. Well, a German inventor, she invented a unique ultrasound testicle bath birth control device for men because her name is Rebecca Weiss, and she had to go through. Lord, what did she? Hold on, real quick. I want to get it right. Let me see why she did. Okay, the COSO uses an ultrasound testicle bath to temporarily stop sperm mobility. The device only needs to be used every few months to keep the sperm inert and prevent eggs from being fertilized during sex. Wise said the inspiration for the device came after she was diagnosed with precursor cervical cancer, which has been tied to oral contraceptive pills. They were her and her partner were looking for an alternative method because she couldn't take the pills anymore. And I didn't know there were other male birth control pills, but it had like really, really bad side effects. So she came up, child. I'm gonna show y'all this video. So, oh, hopefully they don't strike me, child. I ain't gonna play the sound, but I want y'all to see this. So this is the testicle bath. Whatever. Just watch. Oh, where the sound at, girl? We don't need to hear that.
over there in that corner.
Charge your COSO. Step one. Step two, fill up water to the line. Step three, press button to heat up. Step three, heating up. Your COSO is ready to use. Testicles in, ultrasound on. A few minutes of ultrasound. I am weak. Oh my God. Time remaining. You're done. Testicles out. So that is the testicle bath, and that is supposed to stop the sperm from actually sperming. It's supposed to stop the sperm. Uh, I guess the production of sperm when you put your testicles in hot water. So can't you just do that in the tub?
Excuse me. No, I think you have to have that whatever them
The
rays and stuff,
ultrasound waves.
yeah, the ultrasound waves in the warm water. Because I was going to say that too. I was like, they just get. They were saying that's teabag in a whole nother way.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get up.
I think you'll be good to do a commercial for them.
Oh, really? I
Mhm.
could.
Yeah, you
She
did
talking about,
real good reading that.
she talking about little balls, huh? They electrocuting the jewels. You say
Yeah,
don't trust it? What if they
I
don't
know
fit?
you
Maybe
don't
they
know
got an extra large size cup or something.
you'll be pregnant.
She said just use a cup and massage them balls.
You massaging it, that's gonna make them produce. Yep, that's what it
Right.
said. That's what it said, Jada. Teabagging to another level.
Lord, they done came up with the nut cup.
not the not the nut cup.
Oh my
Not the
goodness.
nut cup. Oh my
So
god, that's a good name for it, the nut cup.
that was an oddity. Miss Marla, I saw your story, but I want to have to I want us to be able to read it and research it before we do it. You
Okay.
know, because the stories that we have on here, we do our research on them. So, Miss Marla, I do have your story. We're gonna put that in lineup for next week, and then maybe they will be on had a update or something like that. But we will put it on. Um, I don't even want to say the docket, child. That's what everybody say. We'll put it on our
Face list
in the script.
and the
We'll put it
script.
in our script.
That sounds good. I like that.
But we'll put it on the globe for next week around the world.
She said it's a cute little nut cup.
Oh my gosh, she thinks it's a cute little nut
I
cup.
thought it was a
No,
bottle. I thought it was a bottle warmer when I first looked at the story.
shut up. That's just what I was about to say.
I said, what they gonna do with this bottle warmer? And that's probably what it was. And it's probably it probably no ultrasound in it.
I don't think so, because that really do look like a bottle warmer. You could put
Yeah,
some.
bottle warmer, a big bottle warmer.
I can't deal. I think that was it. Was that all the stories that we had for
That
this
was
week?
it.
I
That
think
was
that was it. So yeah, we did it. You know, oh, we finished in almost under 2 hours.
yeah, we got
That
it.
was good. So did you guys enjoy the show? So those were the topics. And if you guys, I'm gonna share the link to the testicular bath. If you have anybody that you want to, I don't know if it's out for sale just
Experiment
yet, but if you feel like you're a woman and you don't want to get pregnant and you don't want to take birth control, just have your man put his nuts in a
in the
in
cup.
his bottle warmer.
not no, you gotta call it the nut cup.
Okay,
You ain't say
listen.
I'm a pass.
Oh, you don't want to buy it? Well, I'll put it in there just in case anybody want to read up on it. But you know what? It has not. I don't think it's going into mass production because she said she feel like after winning that Dyson, recognition or whatnot, that it'll be something that can be used. I guess all over.
Right. But
Did
you know,
RJ
a lot of
leave? I
men
think he did leave. I wanted to ask him what he thought about that. I wanted to ask a guy.
right. You say
Keep the bottle warmer and nut cup separate, please. I mean, that was the point of you not. Well, you just buy the bottle warmer to remind you that you don't want to have no kids, so you're gonna put your nuts in the bottle warmer. You know what I'm saying? So
you
you
what
can't.
Louis
Yeah,
said.
ain't gonna be no kids to put the bottle in the bottle warmer. You just gonna put them. things up in there.
I'm gonna tell him to pull out.
I am weak. You know what? You can get pregnant by the put in. I hope
Mm-hmm.
y'all know that.
And to pull out.
The put in and the pull out. So
Yeah.
don't think you just doing something because you talking about pull out. Now we ain't finna turn this into no red light special. So
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave
We
that right
sure
there
did.
where it's at.
Because they said the pre can't get
Yes, it
you.
has sperm in it as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
It wasn't one of them little bit. Just let me stick the
Ah,
head.
listen, you know what I'm saying? God rest my baby. You know, I lost that one, but you know, it was the yeah, it was the put in. Trust me,
Well, as long as
it,
you know.
trust me, it
Look at
was.
that, my Lord.
Yeah, we ain't gonna turn this into no real life special, so we gonna let that go. Let the conversation go. If y'all want the little nut cup, child, I put the link up there in the chat. If y'all want the link to
You
any of
killing
the
me
other
with the
stories
neck
that
up.
we had, I don't know, should I drop it in the chat? Or I mean, if y'all want me to, I can drop it in the chat, or
Look what
I don't
Jada
know.
said.
Yeah,
Look
that's
what
it.
Jada
Maybe I'll
commented.
try to put, maybe I'll put it in the description bar. I don't know, but probably not. I'm just
Put
saying.
Jada comment up.
Want to stop your man from getting you pregnant again? Just put his nuts in the cup. Nut cup. It locks the semen up.
There you go. There you go. That was it. You
Oh
want
God.
to
You
sign you
don't see
up.
a man trusting it, child. Well, that's better than the man going to get his thing slipped to get a vasectomy.
Right.
And it's
I could just
cheaper.
see him. I could just see him talking about I ain't putting my stuff in that cup.
Look, she's talking about red light special collecting dust. It probably is. That's all right. But y'all see how much fun y'all had down there to that old that who's
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
line.
that was good. That was good.
Dust,
I watched
dust,
that one already, but that was good.
yeah, dusted right on off. And I never rewatched it. I never rewatched my show.
And you had a good time, didn't you?
I was over here squalling. Do you hear me? I was, oh my
So
God,
that
I
means you gotta
forgot.
keep premiering them. Keep premiering them.
I am. So Friday, I'll probably end up doing another one on Friday. I already downloaded it, so I'll be able to upload it and whatnot. But I think and I wanted to be able to chop it up so that way you guys, so I can put together just one whole premiere or one whole video of the whole prison based saga.
Okay. That'll be a good one.
But I don't know how. I'll
What you
have to.
got? We gotta go get that whatever Shelly was telling us. We gotta go get
No, I have. So see, that's how I got this video. That's how I re-uploaded the.
that. Okay. So you know how to
So
do it. Okay.
I went ahead and downloaded it, but I didn't chop it up. I didn't chop it up. So I would have to chop up the
So you
like
gotta do
the
a
whole,
little editing
yeah.
skills.
And that's gonna be a lot because he was with us for 2 seasons.
Well, do it like see, depends on how long you want to go. So chop up just a little bit. You don't have to do like a whole 2 seasons.
No,
Just
I want to do the whole conversations, like all the conversations with he and I. I want to put it into one whole video so they can
mm.
see every week how the conversations progressed.
Well, that ain't one video. Then that mean you're gonna do a part one, a part two.
I
No.
want to. That's what I'm saying. I would have to download every video,
Okay. Okay.
and then I would
Pull
have to
them out
chop up.
and pull this part out. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
got
I
you.
would have to. That's a lot.
Yeah, because I caught some with him on there.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a whole. Like I said, it's 2 seasons of him being
And
on
he
here,
hung around. He hung around.
and he didn't even know it, child. But God bless him.
That boy thought he had a love at the lockup.
No comment.
Broke that man heart.
No
Put,
comment on that one. But
put,
anyways,
put
listen,
Jada
he gonna get
comment
off
up
me.
before we get out of here.
He
Jada
gonna
and
get
the
off me.
way.
She said, but I'm wondering how warm the cup gets because dudes do not like bath water like most women. And I think that's what the Coso does. It heats it up to a specific temperature. They
She said,
don't
"I'm
tell you
gonna
how
burn the
hot it is.
man
They're
nuts
not gonna
up."
tell you that.
No, she say
Just screen record the moment he. I don't have an iPhone, so I can't screen record.
you can screen record on ours.
On what? On the Android? How you do
Mhm.
that?
I'm gonna have to tell you, and then it's a way. It's an app you can buy. You can get for free too. But we have screen record on our phones now.
Well, you gotta teach me. I ain't got no Samsung.
You probably got it. I'm gonna find it and get it with you
Okay.
because it's also an app that you can screen record with too. Because I had it before.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Well, let me know.
I
She
will.
got I wanted the results from research proving effectiveness. How did they factor in other things such as the man shooting blanks in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
I guess to be on the safe side, they want him to shoot a double blank, okay? A double
She
barrel
tested it
blank.
on her man. She tested on man.
Yeah, they did. They did test it. That's how they know like the temperature and the ultrasound and what it worked. Well, no, I lied. They tested it on animals first, and they said it was effective. They have not
Animal
tested it
nuts.
on humans. I'm sorry.
Animal nuts.
Yes, they have. You know, everything comes from them testing the animal
I
from
know.
what to what we get. You know, before we get it, they have to test it on the animal first.
So they put
But
a rat nuts in the cup, and then
okay, and then
it
try to
said
get them
the
pregnant.
rat was not fertile. Now he
Yeah,
was sterile, and then I was never gonna put a man nuts in the. Oh no,
right. They put
I
some
ain't
dog
trust-
nuts in there. Then
right.
they
I
tried
ain't
to get the
trusting. We
girl
can't have
pregnant.
no puppies. Nah, I ain't trusting that. You gonna end up pregnant.
Lord, Angela talking about she was trying to duck and hide on
I
that
know the
pussy.
way.
That
I know
man
the
thought
way.
Army was hooked.
No, I think he was hooked.
That's what she said. He thought I was hooked. Wait a minute. Oh, you said I was hooked?
No,
Oh,
I
I
said
read
that
that
man
wrong.
was hooked. Yeah, I told Jada that Android can screen record. Before the weekend is up, I'm gonna tell you.
Well, y'all got to show me because I don't know. She said, dude, gonna be like, you trying to burn my nuts off because you don't want me to get a nut off. No, they still gonna be able to nut.
You gotta pay attention how Jada's saying it. He burn my nuts off so I can't get my nut off.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see what she's saying. She said,
Yes,
do you like,
yes, Louis, love it, love it. Chop the
ain't
screw.
Paul Wall from there?
Yeah, he ain't
We
from
love
Chop.
us some Paul Wall back in the day, honey, with them grills.
DJ Screw was the one that screw called it chopped and not slopped.
Oh, that's what y'all called it?
Yeah, chopped when the music go real slow and then it go like I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to play something
Oh,
for
let
you.
me go get your channel. So next week, you guys, we are going to be over on Polo's channel for our
Fifth. Is it fifth?
fifth episode of
Five.
Around Often. So who's on the line, child?
We're gonna have who's on the line Friday.
Okay, but let me next week we're gonna have hold on, let me Kermit the Frog real quick. Let me type. But we're gonna have our next episode is gonna be on Polo's channel. So for those of you that are not subscribed to her, please go and subscribe. And like I tell you guys, and while I'm dropping the chocolate in, while I'm doing my church announcements real quick, y'all make sure y'all drop y'all chocolate and sun emojis in the chat, as well as y'all baseball caps and a ball, whatever kind of ball you want to put in the chat, put it in the chat, one or the other. But Polo likes sports, so I guess that's gonna be her whatever sports memorabilia type of thing. That's gonna be her thing, right? I don't want to think I'm just speaking for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You
She
know,
said
Angela
yes.
got
She
a
said
net
DJ
school.
Screw June 27 be that freestyle a
They don't
classic.
know nothing about that June 27 B-Day freestyle.
And
But we should be riding and hitting it and dipping into the other lane and dip back. They don't know nothing about that June
we
27.
call that ghosting.
When y'all do that, and then
Yeah.
you get and
Well,
then you
that's when you so
like
lean back.
LA turn, and then you come back like swear we call it swinging and banging. Because you go
Oh,
like and then just that's the car just going just like that, going in and out of lanes.
oh, Boosie
Like
say,
dipping
swerve
like
right, swerve left,
yeah.
swerve right.
But we call it swinging and banging. And then you look like you almost in that lane, and then you come back.
Look,
Then you had that
there go
squirrel.
your what
Yeah,
else?
I
See,
like
like
that Jada. That's it. I like
so
what Jada put up.
football. Well, you don't like basketball. You say you don't like
Yeah, I do.
basketball.
I like football. I like all
No, I
sports.
said basketball.
I like all sports.
Oh, okay. Well, just any
I
kind of
just hit the
sport.
Rockets game.
Football. What is that? What is that in the middle? Is that a helmet, child? That look like a helmet.
That's a baseball cap.
Is it? Oh, my caps look different from my phone.
That's the
There you
baseball.
go.
No soccer, Marla.
Hey,
I
Pooh
like,
Bear.
but I'm a sports. I just like sports, so it don't matter.
Shout out to all of the members, honey. I appreciate y'all for being here. Shout out to Pooh Bear and Angela. Fran J was here earlier. Shout out to all of my members in the bushes that's up there in the choir stand. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining us this night.
Oh,
Make sure you
yeah.
guys go and subscribe to Polo and meet us next week. Meet us back there, and we'll. If you have any stories, please email me, and I got to add your email to the banner as well. Her
Okay.
email is htown the goat.
Polo the goat.
Oh, htown polo the goat.
Yeah, Polo the goat.
Hold
DAGOAT.
on. So her email address in H Town. Oh,
You
let me
gonna have
spell
people
town right.
stalking me.
H Town Polo
The goat.
DAGOAT at gmail.com.
That's it.
So you guys can email her as well with your stories. Um, email myself if you're on Instagram. You can DM both of us on Instagram. I am Army Brown '09 on Instagram. She is
Underscore Polo the barber at Instagram. Ooh, I'm cracking up there.
underscore Polo the Barber.
DA.
DA
DA.
the Barber.
Not THA. Not THE. DA.
DA underscore Polo the Barber. So you guys can email us stories. We have one from Miss Marla, so we're gonna. I have to send that to you, so you'll be able to look it up as well. But if we have
Send us
nothing
some more,
else, if you
guys.
guys please, huh?
Now I'm saying send us some more stories, guys. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, it
we'll
can be
listen.
from anywhere. It don't have to necessarily be from Florida or Texas. It can be from around the world. It don't have to be from the United States. It can be from around the world. But
Anything interesting y'all want to talk about, send it to us. We'll talk about it.
yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can get all of my uploads when I go live. Make sure after the video, what do I tell you guys after the video? Make sure y'all exit out the chat, refresh your screen, and then leave a comment under the video. The comments are important because they allow this video, as well as my channel, as well as Polo's channel, any other content creators channel, to be pushed out into the algorithm so other people can see the videos. You know, we like the more the merrier. You know what I'm saying? We can increase our almond delights. And I don't know, Polo ain't got no name for her people. She just got an emoji. So we I guess she'll work on that. So she say Polo William Phillips won. He is now the first black mayor of Madison, North Carolina. Yes, you said
William
that the other day.
Phillips.
You was telling us.
So let me just
Congratulations.
congratulations. Let me say this: the judge that we had on the show the other night, she didn't win, and TC did tell me I don't think any of the Democrats won. So like I was talking to TC, I think it was political. So I just wanted to give y'all an update on that Miss Judge Laura, the Honorable Judge Laura A. Dumas did not win. But she'll go up for retention in 2023. So she still has a job, but next time she'll get it.
Let me find his picture real quick. I want to
Congratulate him. Yeah, that's nice.
toot, toot, toot. Let's see if I can find a picture of him. Oh no, child, that's the old mayor. We don't want him.
William Phillips,
William Phillips. Oh, they don't even have his
Madison, North
picture.
Carolina.
They don't have the picture.
He don't have a picture. He should have some kind of
I'm
campaign.
finna try to pull it up, but that one that I just put up didn't have his picture. Oh, this one on either. What they got going on?
That's a
Oh,
common name too.
no, it has mayor in the Madison and stuff, but oh, they doing the most. I ain't finna start clicking on all these other
One
ones.
I
I don't.
got came up is a Caucasian man. I don't see any black guys. William Phillips. Did she?
William
Oh, she said
Phillips.
that's a pastor. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I did see the church. I did see the church thing just come up.
Get images.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Oh, I see him.
Where you see him at? Are you looking on your laptop? If so, you can share the screen.
No, I had put it up on my phone. You want me to look on my laptop?
Cause I don't see no. I put William
I'm
Phillips
being
as
ghetto.
mayor of Madison, North Carolina, and it still ain't come up.
Is that him, Terry?
I'm not, and I can't see whatever it is that you put. Oh, wait a minute.
Can you
Is
see
this
it?
him? Fountain of Reach, Fountain of Youth
Yeah,
Outreach.
found the view.
Okay.
Yeah, Foundation of Youth Church. Yeah. She
Oh,
said that's
foundation.
him. She said that's him and his wife.
Girl, I said fountain of you. Oh, it is
Yes,
that
that's
fountain of
what's
you.
coming up, Fountain of Youth. But she said
Yeah,
Foundation.
yeah. I said you said foundation. That's why I was like, what?
No, Terry said Foundation, but my thing says Fountain. But that's on the images that they show of him.
No, I got one.
Okay.
I got. Hold on. Wait, let me get back to StreamYard.
Yeah, because I was on my I had with images, but she said that's him. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah, I
give him
forgot to do images,
proper
child.
recognition because that's nice.
Shout out to William Phillips.
You had to get him going in the store.
Girl, he going to the little voting booth, the voting poll.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going in the store.
No, I think that's
Okay,
the
we
voting
going to
poll
vote.
he's
We
going
going to vote.
into. But that's him. But yeah,
Okay.
shout out to him. Congratulations to y'all, Mayor. Shout out to Judge Lori A. Dumas for running a great
Oh,
campaign. She did not win, but that does not mean that she's still a judge. She's just still in the civil part of the of the system. So
oh,
she
that
has
was his
until
granddaughter. That was his granddaughter. My bad.
oh, okay. All right. Well, oh, I am not finna pull that. Blue, look
I
at your Blue
know.
said.
I know. I saw it. I just thought
I was about to highlight that. Oh, you talking your
I was
pastor?
about to read it. I was about to read. I said, let me be quiet.
Yeah, the Democrats didn't win a lot of U.S. wide elections. Next time, she should cut the check for us rather than everyone else's presidential reign.
Hmm.
Child. I think most Commonwealths are Republican. I'm gonna check that out. She lives to fight another day. Yep, keep rising to the top, Judge
Yeah,
Dumas.
like I was telling TC about that. You remember Philadelphia was the one that actually picked Biden. So of course they didn't want that to happen again. I don't know why my little thing crazy. But they didn't want that to happen again, so they made sure that it wasn't gonna happen on their watch, so they put most of our Republicans in there.
No wonder I highlight Jada thing. I ain't read the whole thing. Y'all so messy. Shout out to the pastor, honey, for winning and his
Yeah.
family and the people of Madison, North Carolina. So
And God be
congratulations to
with him.
you, Terry. Shout out to your pastor. But we are gonna be back next week, 9 o'clock, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that is 6:30 over on the West Coast. You guys, thank you so much for joining us here. For the ones that went over to Twitch and came, Joanna was over on Twitch, as well as I had two other people over there, child, but I don't know who the people is. But they was over there. They was joining us earlier on in the show. Don't forget to come back Saturday night. We have our watch party. Am I gonna be here? Yeah, we have our watch party Saturday night, 9 o'clock p.m. I don't know what we're watching yet. We're gonna watch something, but I don't know what we're watching. Monday nights I have my read at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time down at the corner. But Friday I may premiere another Who's on the Line, so y'all be ready for that. So Kiki.
We reading y'all.
Oh, that was y'all library. Oh, that was the library. So that was
Oh,
a
okay.
voting place, right?
Okay.
Lord
That's what's
Jesus,
up.
it can't take y'all nowhere. I mean, anyways,
Hey,
anything else you
y'all.
want to say? She said, bye, y'all.
Good night.
Y'all, we'll talk to y'all later, honey. Thank y'all for joining us. I love you guys with the love of God. And there is what? Nothing
Nothing
you
you
can do
can
about
do.
it. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Good night,
Bye.
y'all.